I still hate this. Good day, good people. So we're finding Year of the Paradigm, Toon Lake Dave, Bravo Dave, Anomaly of Cars. We gotta start finding these things.
I'm good whenever.
Great. We got some things to do.
Let's do this.
This is day 94.
I'm ready.
I'm gonna have to move to hit you. Welcome back to 100 Line. I'm still kind of, so there's a lot going through my mind. I've taken about a 20-minute break, to use the restroom. And while I was, you know, just sitting there on the toilet, that's where I get my best thinking done. I don't exactly, because this is, I have a couple theories of how this game is gonna end, or rather this route is gonna end. I don't think we just, you know, leave. I don't think that's gonna happen.
I'll do my best. Not like this. Not like this. Not hurt me. Not like this. I don't want to hurt me. I don't want to fight. No. I don't want to fight. Not like this. Not like this. Help me.
I mean, I guess. Yeah, I gotta start fighting. I'm stuck on the noises. Not the noises, but you know what I mean.
2 arms!
I'm good to go.
Here, let's do this. What else do you have? Sacrificial whip? That's just a line now. That's kind of nice, but whatever. We gotta really kind of get our... Nozomi's dead, if you were not around for the last episode. That's fine, we're still gonna do 4 to you. Is there a world where we hit you still from another angle? No. So we'll just get rid of you. That's just one of my least favorite enemies. We have to destroy everyone on this anyway.
Here we go!
There's the attack down guy over there too.
Okay. Seriously impressive. It's killing game time!
Sure. We'll be at 1 AP, and I don't love that.
Dead already! I'm taking the wheel.
So this one's real, unfortunately. I feel like Takumi should have like a super duper like buff during this battle, you know what I mean? He just lost his girl. I'm not ready to end this.
Here we go.
Leave it to me. This should slow them down.
There's 2 waves. I need to pay attention to this second wave.
Leave it to me.
Also, I didn't do anything to this side, which is kind of funny.
I'll do my best. I'll set it up.
I guess they could probably all surround him. You have no... Yeah, that's... I keep forgetting we hate that guy.
I'll take care of this.
I just don't want to waste all of this to start, but we'll just start like that. This does feel like we're getting to a pretty final point, you know what I mean? We do have 50. A little bit. That's fine.
I'm out of mana.
Should be alright. Okay, now we got some moves that we can do.
I'm good whenever. I'm taking the wheel. Just a quick dropout.
I guess we'll start with
whenever.
this.
Leave it to me. Watch out. Let's keep it up.
Okay, so we're still a 5. Admittedly, we definitely want to take out that thing, but also we're at above 100, so let's take out a bunch of these guys.
Get the hell out of my way! Did you see that?
And let's get ready to start to get yelled.
Leave it to me.
Let's do this.
Do this twice.
Hauling ass. Knocked it out of the park.
And we could also
Let's do this.
just clear out here a little bit. Because we still have 4 left.
I'm ready. Here goes. I'm feeling weaker.
That's fine, you got your shot on.
Say when.
Okay, we're above 200.
I'm good whenever.
I'm gonna start boosting your attack now, I think.
Engines at full throttle.
And I'm willing to start hitting last yell on, or giving people last yell now.
Time for me to move.
This
Let
thing is
us
all
begin.
alone, so I'm actually going to stick you here.
I've got you.
Kneel before me.
I'm gonna have you be a last yeller.
Incredible.
Because you want to yell. I feel like Kako should have been a yeller, honestly, now I'm
Two
thinking about it.
arms.
Just based on what she's been through recently. Good. This is what I want.
Onward.
Because you should be able to take out that one.
Nen nen.
If we do it again, I guess we can take out one
Let
more.
us begin. Hiya! I've got you.
I'm not in fear of anybody dying on that side.
We better get moving.
My bow over here should probably... Probably just executionate this guy.
Allow me to trim down their numbers. All well and good.
Her attack's down,
I'll
but she'll
try
live.
not to drag you down.
You also can't really move. Let me see what this side's looking like first. Oh, this side's great, actually. This side is okay, because I guess one of them will be attacking that fence, maybe two of them. That being said, I really don't like
Hauling ass!
so many of them being around like that. Because I think two of them are immediately gonna... I guess I could put a wall up.
Leave it to
I don't have that many fences left, but you know what I mean.
Here goes.
What are they gonna do, right?
I can do this much.
That can handle a lot of people over there, because there are still a lot of dummies over there.
I'll go. If you can stay, I'll get in there
I'm
for
okay
once.
with
Two arms.
this. You should be able to take out this person in one.
No slacking.
She even got her, her yellow off, which is awesome.
My apologies.
So close to getting us to what I want, admittedly.
Yes, leave it to me.
And there's no shot that I can get to you.
I'm all set.
You can't do any damage this turn, so it's kind of weird.
Rev it up!
Leave it to me.
I'm not really against that so much.
No slacking.
Hey, Kurara, thank you for doing your job. I'm sorry, there's not a lot of commentary going on. I need to start talking through everything that I'm doing. I'm just doing a lot of thinking right now. As to what's the best way to go about that, because I know all of these are stunned, so they're not going to be a problem. You're not going to be able to make it to the thing. You probably could not, and everybody over here is covered. This guy's probably going to hit somebody here. Then this Billy, the belly guy is there. So I think we're really good for the next turn. And I don't think a bunch of people are going to come and attack him. It's really me thinking about who should our last yeller be. And I guess it should probably be you.
Wait. Quite the feeling.
It doesn't. That's fine. Oh, there's more of them. Oh. Okay. That's broadly fine. Okay, Darumi, I know you're a big fan of just, you know, getting taken out immediately out here, so, you know, like, go ahead and, you know, do your due diligence and take somebody out, you know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? This shit.
It's as bad as I thought, huh?
That at least takes out some people there. But, yeah, sure. Yeah, sure. Why not?
You're coming with me!
That's broadly fine, I suppose.
You're up.
Okay, so now we can get a third last yellow, which is awesome.
Onwards.
I'm gonna stop that guy from doing anything.
My turn at last. Uncouth baboon.
It is kind of neat that you can just heal that. That's pretty neat.
I'll do my
You have no
best.
movement, but that's fine, because you still should be able to hit this guy for
Taking the
everything.
shot. I'm feeling weaker.
Full throttle!
You can get over here and start to take out these dummies.
I'll show you what's up.
And you can be...
Too freaking good.
I'm good whenever.
Oh, you can sit right here. Okay, go ahead, girl. I wasn't sure if you could park right
Leave
there.
it to me. Don't try to stop me. We did it!
Let's go.
Takumi, you should be able to cut through that shield. Oh, you don't do the shield with it.
Say when.
That's right. So impact stab twice, because I hate that thing.
All right.
We got 2 left there.
We better get moving.
They're at a diagonal, so if I can... Yeah, baby!
Got it. I'm ready whenever.
I'll just do that one more time. Is there a... No, we don't get anybody extra there, so whatever.
Here
Yeah,
we
that's
go.
fine.
All well and good.
Okay,
I'm good to go.
sure, I guess.
Ready when you are.
I kind of just want to clear out this side.
Let's roll.
There's only one little dude left here. We only have 1 AP. Are there any biggins left? I don't think there's any biggins left, are there? That's fine. Let's just try and work up some.
Leave it to me.
Is that all you got?
Sure,
I
that's
shall
fine.
rise to the challenge.
Admittedly, I just wanted to get rid of the one that's very close to the thing. Don't end my turn yet, because I guess we could get somebody yelling. I don't know who would be yelling, I'll be real. I feel like Takumi's somebody, the other person who were just like, potentially we want you to be, you got 9 left, you have 8 left. Nobody's gonna hit you, but you're already, oh, you're not last yelling, yeah. Yeah, go yell for Emo. End your turn. Yeah, I think we're good. Because they're gonna gather around him. He'll finally be able to sweep. Oh my gosh, that one. That's fine. Ooh, okay. Well, I mean, that's still okay, broadly. There we go. You. Clear out these guys. Thank you.
Let's do this.
You can have your last yell as well.
Freaking go! Let's give it to him.
I'll wait for that. Because it looks like they're going to prioritize the fence. You're still a little bit of ways away.
We better get moving.
You have Executioner, so you can get the 2 of them together.
A worm like me can still crawl.
Oh, that heads 4 at the same time. I guess that's not as bad as I
don't
thought.
wanna burden you. Sorry, you have to clean up my mess.
Over
I
here is a
can't
little bit of a mess.
Stinks, doesn't it?
Let us begin.
Pull him out. Okay. Oh, that was a lot more yelling than I thought. It's a good 10. Roll that. But I don't think they quite made it. Okay, well that one. Okay.
I'm good to go. Experiment time.
Kneel before me. Watch your head.
She's... Kurara's
Let's do this.
interesting. If that one spot was still available, we would be in great shape. I'd like to peek around. I think it's just 2 enemies left. 1, and... I'm not sure if I want to boost Teemo Anima to start, because I don't know what we're going to be dealing with next round.
Onward. Power flows through me.
I was almost willing to give her a plus up on strength, and I might still do that, admittedly.
I'm all set.
Show your fighting spirit!
Okay, I'll give it my best.
Well, I mean, she did want to show her fighting spirit, you know, for emo.
Guess who's back?
Great. Okay. It's just 2 waves.
The only one left is her.
Don't love that. Okay, well, it's the 3rd time that we've been in battle with this thing. Okay, a little spooky. A little spooky. Okay, so we have 3 and 3. We have 3 and 3. We have 3 and 3. So that is big. It's got nullifies piercing, nullifies stun, nullifies bleed, and counters whenever hit. Classic. I've given you your +1 for attack boost. It's there.
Leave it to me.
I don't know if I want to do that on this turn, you know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? We'll attack on that side last, I think, actually.
Leave it to me.
Yo, this thing is... Thing's a little tough, huh?
I'll do my best.
Anyway.
Rev it up!
These don't have counter, right? They're just tough because they got 8 HP.
Full throttle!
Like, 8's a ton, dude. But I guess we do still just have to worry about beating the boss. The boss has how much HP? Where is she? 60. Oh, hold on. We know that she can kind of just fly around the map, so I actually can't only rely on Subizi.
I'm ready whenever.
I have to do some thinking. So here's the thing. I think if we can take them out first, which...
Leave it to me.
Of course they're on different planes of existence, you son of a guns.
Banzai! 2 arms! Yeah!
That's fine.
I've got you!
Broadly fine.
Leave it to me. Flash! 2 arms!
So we've wasted
My
2
apologies.
there. But not, I wouldn't necessarily call it a waste per se. You're still only attacking for 2, which is unfortunate. I guess you could attack for 3 if you wanted to.
Here we go.
You have Impact Stab, which also only does 3. But it could do more shortly.
Ready when you are.
We only have 1 Metal Fence left.
This should do it. Let's go.
So this is gonna take 2 to beat you.
Say when.
And here's the thing. I feel like we should probably
Let's
boost
go.
Anima and get you your attack.
Not bad. I've got this.
I feel like you're going to be important enough where that is a necessity.
Got it. Say when.
So we have agility potions too, so that is something to take a note of. Honestly, we might want to do that.
Ready when you are.
To start. Well, we got these 2 over here.
Leave it to me.
Actually,
I'm ready.
no, not attack potion.
I'll do my best.
Can you hit the guy all the way in the back? Because I hate him. Wouldn't be a KO. Well, we'll come back to this. We'll come back to this.
Let's go.
Because it is still a matter of, hey, we just need to win this fight.
Let's do this. Say when. Time to use it. Ready when you are.
We have to just beat the boss. That's where we are at this point.
I've got this.
Yeah, that hurts a little bit. A little hurt.
Get in
Show
the
your
game!
fighting spirit!
I'm on it.
Alright, so it's already down to 46, which is nice. I don't know if it's nice enough.
Let's do this.
We could just, you know, just in case. Just in case shenanigans. Oh, I hate that.
I'm in bad shape.
Oh no! Oh no! We have to.
Say when.
That's just 15. In the past, I feel like it was a ton more. Oh, this is not a fun time.
I've got this.
I don't want to use our last attack potion here. I don't
Time to
think.
use it.
But I'm using it
Say
anyway.
when.
Like if that hits everybody, that sucks. That has killed us before, but it doesn't. It's not 999 attack this time. It's just 3.
My turn. There. Here we go. Ready when you are.
That did top it. Okay. 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 I thought it would. You, however, Kako, I really hate to be the bearer of bad
I'm
news.
alright.
But
Give up.
Gerlo, it might be time for you to give up.
I can handle this myself. I tried my best.
You did great. You did great, honey.
Let's freaking go! Setting it up!
I'll come back to you. You might just need to survive. I'm gonna keep it a buck. Let me look over here. Once again, I'm gonna keep it a
Let's
buck
go.
with you again.
This should do it.
Here's the buck that I think I'm gonna keep. So you do too. If we attack, I think I just need to.
My turn.
I think we might just need to attack twice with this one, right? Yeah, 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 and then give him another chance to do it. Yeah, I think I have a plan. I think I have a strategy here, actually. Strategy.
Good to go.
I'm going to. Did I give him a defense? We're out of defense potion, I think. No, I gave him one. Great. That's exactly what I wanted to do for him.
Let's go.
I think we're doing a regular impact stab. We're gonna go 5. Fine.
Here we go.
We're gonna go 10. It's still fine, and we're gonna go
My turn.
15. And everybody's gonna help.
I'm on
And that's
it.
gonna give us 2 voltage attacks. And I'm not gonna be done with my turn. What I want to do is use you to have your voltage attack. I don't know if we can end it this turn. But boy, I think we could get close.
I guess it's my turn.
Because here, we can get you down to... that thing down to 2.
Allow me to take them down.
And we get an AP from the guy in the back.
I'll leave the rest to you.
Takumi, do your thing again.
Let's do this.
Stab. Get a whole stab out here. Impact stab, actually. That'll bring it down to 18, even if nothing good happens. But
Say when.
we also have desperation
Let's go.
if things go awry. But I still might. I think we can end it this turn.
Here we go.
Want to impact stab? Hope that we got a couple.
I'm on it.
Brings it to 11.
This isn't good.
And if we just get a better one after, you use your special attack. Here is enough to get... oof. Oof. I was hoping she could get 2 from here, but I think we need to get the 1. That's fine. Even just getting the 1 here is okay. Even just getting the 1 here is okay.
Drop dead!
That still gives us the 1 AP. I was hoping we'd be able to catch 2, and we could just do 2 attacks, and 2 attacks would definitely grant us the W.
Boring.
That being said,
I'm not done yet.
if we get a really good, really good last yell, actually, no matter what, I think we win. Right? No. Give me impact stab. Yes. It's gonna bring you down. Correct it? I'm not tripping. I'm not tripping. Right, it's at 7. We want to bring this thing down to 7. Or it's at 12. It'll be down to 7. But if we get, I think...
Hang in there.
We just got
I'm
one.
on it.
We just got one. But that brought it down to 5. Don't end my turn. Special attacks. Last
I'm
result.
putting it all on the line.
He said he was gonna put it all on the line. And he had to do it for no reason. For Karua. Him doing it felt right. Him making it happen felt right. And even that last one didn't even count as a death for him. He didn't die afterwards. Nice. Okay. Hey, you weren't that tough, huh? Well, you were kind of tough. I'll be... Oh. Oh, he's lost it. Well, you know what? I think I would lose it too after that. Okay, I'm glad he didn't die. Because I thought for a second... Ooh!
Amazing.
Is he okay? I was worried about my boy, I'm gonna be honest. Oh, okay, he absorbed it, but like, did he? Yeah, didn't. I was kind of expecting a bunch of stabs, you know, or a zombie afterwards. You know what I mean? Takumi, what's wrong? My body is abnormally hot. Is her power that incredible? Oh, she's not even down yet. Hey, if we're not done yet, let me do it. Oh yeah, actually, Kako, you get yourself some too. You might have had it worse than Takumi. I'm gonna be real with you. Let me kill the bitch who killed my dear brother.
You are truly a foolish bunch of rabble. You should have just let me kill you.
She's speaking English. Huh? Takumi, what is it? Did you hear that? She talked. Yeah, she's been blabbing the whole time. Can't understand. Oh no. Did that do something to us? Wait, what is going on? So we can understand them now. Am I the only one who can hear it? Can I understand their language now? Could it be because you absorbed a large quantity of her cryptoglobin? Or cryptoglobin, rather? I don't care about any of this. Just let me kill her already. Let me avenge Ema. No, wait, let me hear what she has to say. There's so much I want to ask her. I held Kako back, who was trembling with anger, and walked over to the Supreme Commander. What are you guys anyway? Why do we have the same power? Why do you have the same power we do? You can understand me? It's because you stole my great power. But you really don't know a thing. How truly pitiful. Well, you don't need to know. We're just destined to kill each other. That's all that matters. War is war after all. Is this war going to carry on from here? Will your side attack again? I have no interest in a world without my superior presence. But I suppose the war will continue. Our final all-out attack, even those who aren't true warriors will march on this place in a struggle to the death. What? Not true warriors? They're all we have left. They're but mere cannon fodder. They won't stand a chance against you, but I'm sure you'll slaughter them ruthlessly and get your hollow victory. But beyond that victory, all you simpletons will win is a short life of regret. You should have allowed yourselves to be killed by someone as great as I. What awaits you now is a fate worse than death. A fate worse than... Well, I'm curious now. So there is still going to be one more attack after this. Is this about the weapon in the defense room? What exactly is in there? You'll find out when the time... we're definitely going to fight in that room. Because it's an exact replica of the room that we fought in before. At the second to last Defense Academy. That is where I expected the last battle of this 100 days to end up, and that's where I expect us to lose. I'm gonna be real with you. You'll find out when the time comes for you to die. Such a pitiful, miserable existence you lead, forced to fight in ignorance, marching towards death and ignorance. You're just like my sweet battle pets. How does it feel to be killed by such ignorant people, then? Regretful. Deeply regretful. I see now that taboos are trivial matters. I regret not cannibalizing others like you do. Wow. I should have devoured them, eaten them in my sight until there was eaten all in my sight until there was nothing left.
Then I truly would have become a god.
Probably so.
A god far superior to everyone, ruling over this world. That is a destiny befitting of my superior self. That is the end I deserved!
It was just then. Did she kill somebody?
Shut up!
Hey, you know what, Kako? Pop off. Get yourself some.
Shut up, shut up, shut up, shut up, shut up, shut up,
Yep.
shut up!
Yep, go ahead.
You think you could kill my brother and then just run your filthy mouth?
Tell him, Kako.
Just die already!
Tell him. Kako's face was warped with anger as she stabbed the Supreme Leader in the chest. Kako raised her blade and brought it down again. And again, over and over until the body had turned into the blackened mummy and she didn't stop. Again and again, and she kept stabbing the fallen foe in a fit of madness. Well, this time she saw her brother die and she knows it's final. So I don't blame her. Eventually she ran out of steam and began to calm down. Without being told, we started digging 2 holes in the schoolyard. We were so exhausted it took several hours, but by the end of it, the holes were big enough we laid Nozomi and Ima's bodies to rest. Dude. Defeat the Supreme Commander, that's an achievement. Day 95. Oh man.
It's done.
Very good headstones, actually.
Yay! We did
Probably the
it!
Gift-O-Matic.
What are you so happy for? There's nothing to celebrate.
Yeah, and I'll be real, you all caused... I guess you caused all of it. If you had, like, given her the chance to explain herself and believed her, I think they both probably would have been alive, I'm gonna be real with you. Because we just would have been like, no, we're standing together, and we're going to destroy you.
I hope they're okay with us using tombstones made from the Gift-O-Matic.
Right.
Ima, avenged you. You can rest in peace.
Oh man, Kako, man.
Lady Nozomi, Sir Ima.
You know, at the end of the day, who's the traitor? I'm gonna keep it 100 with you. And I really, really don't like the thought of this. No, I'd much prefer, it's not Gaku, let's be real. Look, based on the conversation that was had earlier, it was literally either Eito or it was Gaku who is the traitor. And I'm gonna be 100 with you. I think it has to be Eito if there is a traitor. I think Eito's the only one with the possibility to have destroyed Sirei. I don't know how he would have killed Hiruko. I don't know. But I do fear that we're gonna have. I don't know if we're gonna have to find him during this 100 days. You know, I'm gonna because we're about to hit day 100. I don't think day 100 is gonna be a happy ending. I've been calling that for a long time. What I do actually believe is that this chapter is gonna end with like kind of a like I don't know, like a kind of a mystery assaultant, kind of like taking out a bunch of people, and we're like maybe the last one. Kind of in like a 999 original 9 doors, 9 persons, 9 somethings. Original 999 game. One of those endings where you're like, okay, who did that? X, Y, and Z. I feel like we're gonna come to that, but we'll see.
Nozomi, you idiot! Why would you risk your life to protect us, even after we'd forsaken you? No, I'm the idiot. I'm really beyond help.
Hey, at least you acknowledge that you were dumb. All of you. At the very end, I realized the truth. You were Karua all along, but somehow you forgot that. Then you showed up in my life as someone else, Nozomi Kiri Fuji. You were Nozomi, my comrade in battle, and also my dear friend Karua. I don't know how this happened, but either way I lost someone I couldn't bear to lose. I couldn't protect you, I promised to, but I couldn't. And it's nobody's fault but mine. Well, no, I think it's actually everybody else's fault. You couldn't, well, I guess you did eventually beat I guess did anyone else do damage to the boss? The Supreme Commander? I think you may have actually single-handedly defeated the Supreme Commander with the help of your friends cheering you on from the sidelines, but I think you did technically 1v1 the Supreme Commander. So you know what, Takumi? Maybe it is your fault. You should have tried better. But that thing teleports, so you know. I actually don't know if it teleports. We didn't give it a chance to. I expected it to just like do its little snap thing that it did when we were fighting, and I was like, oh, this is gonna be annoying as heck. That's why I wanted to take it out in one turn or as soon as possible, you know what I'm saying? Anywho. If I were in your place, you might have been able to do something to save me, but I couldn't do anything for you. Well, if you were the one who just got stabbed, you just would have been revival-matic, and she would have, I guess, just waited for you to come back.
I'm sorry. I'm truly sorry.
This is tragic. This is sad. I'm sick with regret. And Ima too, like, even I feel like Ima did become like much more helpful. Although, okay, well, I was gonna say Ima being able to understand their language, I guess could still be, I don't know, him potentially being the traitor. I guess he could have done what he did to the enemy commander, our prisoner. But I'm gonna keep it 100 with you. Why would he then be a part of that other thing? You know what I'm saying? And then essentially die, you know? You know what I mean? It would be a kind of a sick twist if we brought a traitor back, but also the Supreme Commander literally murdered Ima, so never mind. That doesn't make any sense anymore. This is all my fault. It's because I agreed to the enemy's proposal. It's not your fault, Ato. I agreed to surrender too. No, this is all on me. I was so afraid of us dying in the final battle that I led us right into the enemy's trap. And when Nozomi tried to stop us, we didn't listen to anything she had to say. I'm so stupid. I'm hopelessly stupid. You know, Ato, you are my guy. I'm gonna be real with you. You're my guy. But you have made, I think, maybe 2 stupid decisions, maybe 3, that have led us into peril. One led yourself into peril and we had to come and get you. This one led Nozomi to her demise. Anywho, nothing you say will change things now. Besides, we'll be dead in 5 days anyway. Might as well apologize to her then. That's right, only 5 days for us to live. I wonder what it feels like to die. Right, even if only 2 of them had lived, rather, we'll all be gone soon. Even if the 2 of them have lived, rather. The only difference is timing. I wish we had gone together. I wanted to die with Hima. But that means all that attack is coming first, right? Our final battle? We still have to fight. The Supreme Commander made it sound like we were going to win. She said they only have cannon fodder left. Still, what did she mean by those who aren't true warriors? Aren't the invaders basically made for fighting? Those who aren't true warriors. That would make me think of Nozomi, but I guess there is an actual world where it's if there is a traitor, and I do actually believe that there is a traitor at this point. Based on, because Ima didn't. I always took whatever Ima said to have like a little bit of skepticism until he died, in which I was like, oh no, everything Ima said is probably 100, so I need to rethink a lot of things. And under that rethinking, if there is a traitor, I think it kind of has to be Ato. Just based on the C-Ray timing, I think it literally has to be Ato. If we're doomed to die, it's best to die victorious for Lady Nozomi, because like, why would Ato have survived that encounter if they didn't just let him survive? You know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? But I guess they have kind of let us survive a bunch of times in these encounters, and kind of just the invaders are stupid. they're kind of doofuses. I'm gonna be real with you. They're cute though, some of them. I think so too. At least that way we don't have to waste lives Nozomi fought so hard to save. Even if we know we're going to die, we have no choice but to fight until the end. I agree with that in itself, but can't we at least find out the truth first? The truth? About what we're protecting, what it is we have to die for. I want us to get an answer before we die. You mean what's in the defense room? If it was possible to find out, we would have done that already. There's still something we haven't tried. Why don't we break down the door with to the defense room with our class weapons? Okay. I don't know if I trust this anymore. Oh man, I really hate to doubt Ato, man. Cause he's been my dude. But this is, why would we do this? Why would we put the one thing that we're protecting this whole time at risk? Break it down, can we do that? How do we get close enough to try? What about the undying flames? Yeah, not even the fire extinguishers can put out the flames, put the flames outside that door for very long. I think we should try anyway, all of us together. All together. If the upcoming battle isn't that much of a threat, it should be fine even if our defenses are a little thinned out. See, that's the issue here. That's the problem here. This is so dangerous. This is so incredibly dangerous. I think we deserve to know for the sake of everyone who's died and those of us who are about to die. Right, nothing wrong with us knowing what we've been putting our lives on the line for all this time, right? Heck, maybe we... Ato has a very unique way to rally the forces behind what he is saying, because he's the most sensible character, and unfortunately I think that makes him... Oh, man, please don't. I subvert my expectations. Say that there's no traitor. No, there has to be a traitor. And it's not the ghost. It's gotta be Ato. Unless it's Gaku. It's either Gaku or Ato, but I really don't believe it's Gaku. Unless they paid him to be the traitor, in which case, maybe it was. And I think that would be hilarious. And I kind of hope that that's the actual answer, because I can't imagine it's anybody else. I think it has to be I think it has to be him, and that's mostly based on the train of who told who about the secret. We'll continue. Wouldn't you activating it be a bad thing? I wouldn't even know how anymore. At any rate, let's try it. We'll all work together one last time. One last time. Maybe what Ato is saying is right. I do at least want to know what's in the defense room. Kara and the rest of us have risked our lives for it, after all, rather. And, or in some cases, given them. If we're going to die, I want to at least know what it was all for. Okay, I don't know if this will work or not, but let's go check it out. Right. We'll do what we can to the very end. Yeah, I don't like this, y'all. I really don't like this. We all went to the defense room in our class armor. Looking at it again, it's an abnormally solid looking door. Not to mention the undying flames. Do we really damage this thing with our class weapons? I made the wrong choice. Now I'll fight to the end, even if it means dying. But we should at least learn the truth first. The truth about what's inside the defense room. It's fine. We'll be able to get to see everyone we've lost soon. We're all gonna die in 5 days anyway. If we were both gonna die, it should have been together. I wanted to die with Hima. Nozomi, you put your life on the line to protect us, and now because of that, I'm so stupid. Totally beyond help. There's still... You're starting to sound like Shoma. There's still the final battle after this. We still have to fight? Yeah, it looks like we still have one more fight. Well, it's day 95. I don't expect the final fight to happen until day 100, but like breaking down this door, I don't think there's a way to put it back up. You know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? Nozomi knew it was a trap and she tried to stop us, but we still fell for it. Hook, line, and sinker. When I see her again, I'll be sure to apologize. When I see you again. Now that the end's in sight, we have a right to know what we've been risking our lives to defend. Gaku. Dang, thinking about it now, I don't know how we fell for such an obvious trap. Okay, well that makes me more suspicious of you now. I don't know how he fell for such. Well, no, that's also in Gaku character though, man. Lady Nozomi, Sir Ima, I can never apologize enough. My back's against the wall. Stuck in my back's against the wall. I'm stuck here in between the shadows of my yesterday. I wanna get away. I need to get away. Now you know, yeah, you got your back against the wall. I have not listened to that song in a long time, but I think I need to. That's a deep cut. I'm gonna put that on a little playlist. Back Against the Wall. That's not on any of my playlists, but that was a song I used to love a ways back. Not like loved, but I was like, okay, it's kind of a banger. Even if we die, we owe that to our friends who've died. All right, let's open this thing. No, not next time, because it was probably like only an hour into whatever episode you're watching. We are on day 95. Let's break this thing down, potentially. Can we really break down a door this strong? These undying flames are in the way too. Getting rid of them with an extinguisher isn't going to do anything, right? Let's all attack at once with our class weapons. If we work together, I'm sure we can manage something. Even if we can, should we really be doing this? That's my thing, Shoma. Ain't no use checking it out now. After everything we've been through, we gotta do this. Ima would do it. Oh my gosh. Destroying the door. We've been protecting all this time with our own hands. Who would have thought it would come to this? Not me, that's for sure. I am curious to see what's in here, though. I know it feels strange, but it's time for us to see the truth for ourselves. Let's break this door down. Yeah, baby, I'm feeling it now. Who's ready? I need you to tell me, let's do this. It's time. On your guard, door. Okay, here goes. All of us face the defense room's door, simultaneously ready to our class weapons. But before we could attack, it's Boy. Suddenly, he appeared before us.
monster! A ghost!
Guy, it's him.
Wait! This is the guy Takumi told us about.
Yeah, it's him.
The person made of undying flames?
He always shows up before we're about to make a stupid decision. Always shows up before we're about to make a stupid decision.
Yeah. The same one who keeps appearing in front of me. This is the Undying Flame Boy.
Oh, is this him? He's kinda cute.
Oh my gosh.
But what is this thing? Undying flames in the form of a person?
It clearly ain't human. It must be an invader.
He's not an invader.
No, I'm not an invader.
He spoke.
Huh?
It was a strange voice rather than hearing it in my ears. It was like it was resonating inside of my body.
I am not your enemy.
Do you think... Continue.
I've always been in here. I've been inside the defense room this whole time.
So you are the thing that could... Oh, interesting. What is he? Oh, he gets a Sprite for the first time. Y'all? This is your set talking to me, but what is he and what's his connection to the defense room? He's in there, apparently. Oh, unless maybe he is actually. No, he's not bad. I can't imagine he's bad. He saved us. That thing you were talking about is really in there.
Huh?
I sense something both divine and disastrous. Is he actually our ally? Well, what the heck? That's obviously some kind of freaking monster. It is. It does give off monster vibes, like Zoink Scoob. What a strange being. Awfully cute though. That thing I saw before, it was him. Is he a person though? What's going on here? I couldn't tell you. Hopefully we're about to get some lore drops on this guy too. Can you hear what he's saying? Talking to me? I can't hear a thing. Okay, so only we can hear him. Amazing. Those really are undying flames. What is that thing? If he's not an invader, then what? He seems to be speaking, but I can't hear a thing. So what has changed where now I can hear him, other than absorbing a crazy amount of cryptoglobin? Can you hear me? Can you finally hear me? Yeah, I hear you, but why now? Is it because of the Supreme Commander's cryptoglobin, the same as how I started to understand the invader's language? No, it's similar, but I think it must be a little different. To begin with, this isn't my true appearance. It's an avatar created using cryptoglobin. Okay. So he is the avatar. No, it's just, I don't know what he is. Is he like can explain. An avatar created using cryptoglobin? This voice isn't normal either. It's made with cryptoglobin, so it can only be heard with cryptoglobin. But you couldn't hear me with the power you had before. It wasn't strong enough. Now that you've absorbed enough cryptoglobin, it allowed you to hear my voice. So does that mean when we go through a route again, we can actually hear what he's saying to us? Maybe? I'm not sure. I don't even know if actually any of this is gonna go back with us now that I'm thinking about it. Alright, well, guess that makes sense to me. Hey, Takumi, you're perhaps able to hear what he's saying? Yeah, this is the first time, but I can hear him. Really? I can't hear anything, though. I can tell he's talking, though. So, what is he? Alright, we've got a lot of questions. I'll try asking him. Tell me, who are you exactly? As I mentioned before, this body is an avatar created with cryptoglobin. My real body is inside the defense room. Why in the defense room? Isn't there a weapon in there? I'm not a weapon. I'm a person just like you. No ordinary person, though. Because of some random mutation, I have extremely powerful cryptoglobin. Extremely powerful. It allows me to create and control undying flames. The wall of fire was created with my cryptoglobin as well. Hold on, the actual wall of fire? So he is the reason why. He is the reason why. You made the wall of fire? The whole wall of fire. This form too? I created it by manipulating undying flames. My real body can't leave the defense room, so sometimes I check on things in the school by creating an avatar. You stumbled upon that avatar and mistook me for an invader. What's your real body look like and why is it in the defense room? I don't know that myself. What am I really, I wonder? So you don't even know. Huh? At the very least, I know I'm not your enemy because I'm just like all of you. I was also brought here to protect humanity. You were brought here too to protect humanity? Hey, what are you talking about? Are you saying this guy's got the same mission as us? But what's he been doing? You want to know my purpose here at the Academy? I'll tell you. Although Sire originally forbade me from telling anyone. Really? He told you to stay quiet? But he's not here anymore, and all of you came for answers, right? Oh boy, alright, tell me. Ever since I was brought to this school, I've been storing up undying flames in the defense room. After 100 days, that power will be enough to raise all life on this planet. All life? So that is actually going to happen. So you kill off all of the invaders with your power, you're going to burn them all with undying flames. I suppose so. It seems humanity wants to annihilate them at all costs. Is that what it takes to stop world death? Will world death end if the invaders all die? I don't know the details myself. Siri never told me. So, you weren't told anything, but you're the one who has to burn them all? Yes. Just like you in that regard. I exist only to be used by humanity. Being used, yeah, that sounds about right. When you activate that power of yours, what will happen to the rest of us? Will we be burned up with the invaders? I didn't hear anything from Sire on that subject, but I doubt you'd walk unscathed after being bathed in undying flames. So we'll die after all. This really is our fate. Hey, Takumi, what's this guy saying? It's about time you started sharing what you know. Well, yeah, you're right. Well, here's everything that was said. They all had their suspicions, of course, but hearing it from the stores had a lot more impact. All of them were shocked. They needed a minute to take it all in. So we're really going to be killed on day 100? Burned up by undying flames along with the invaders. We're going to die. We're all going to die together. So we're just sacrificial pawns in this plan, Ima included. Our worst nightmares were right on the money. I wish we could have been wrong. I was hoping that we were wrong. So all that stuff about going home on day 100 and seeing the people we care about again, it was all just a bunch of BS. We were deceived from the very start. I'll never get to see Leo again. I wonder if we're supposed to like lay in those pods or something. Hey, the undying flames are a part of this guy's power, right? Can't he just, not to set them off? Is that something you can do? No, I'm sorry. My real body doesn't have the power to do that. What do you mean? The flames are just gonna kill all of us? Are your power, aren't they? Yes, but my body, it's... Just then, someone stepped forward and inserted themselves between us. May I have a moment? Ato spoke to the boy in the undying flames. I can't hear you, but you can hear me, right? If so, I'd like you to hear me out. Could you let us see your real body? Huh? I'd like to see it with my own eyes before the end. The true form of what we've been protecting. That's why we came all the way here to the defense room in the first place. How about it? Actually, I was going to suggest that myself. I thought it would be more convincing than trying to explain it with words. You'll understand once you see me. You'll see that I have no power at all. That I can't do anything. Well, at that, the boy wreathed in undying flames turned to face the defense room door. He did say he was just like all of us, so this is his power of hemoglobin, or I guess cryptoglobin, my bad. He began walking forward and straight through. And as he did so, the undying flames in front of the door were extinguished. For the first time. Oh my gosh! In the center of the sturdy door was now a gaping hole as if he had melted it all clean away. Alright, well, we didn't have to do anything, but that's kind of awesome. The door's been destroyed. Such power. Looks like we can go in it easily now. Well, are we gonna? Yo, this hole, it was made for us. Takumi, let's check it out. Right. Alright, well, maybe things are fine. Okay, here goes. I've got to admit, I'm kind of feeling nervous. Same here. What could be beyond this door? Our bodies stiff and tense as we approach the door. We call this burn to a crisp as we step in. And we went inside. Okay, so I guess he's in that orb, I guess. The place was hard to describe in words. It was surrounded by undying flames and tubes. I guess they're all being stored up and they'll be just like sent down into the world. The school we'd been staying in this all this time was strange, but this place was even stranger. Damn, it's huge. Like, this is some real sci-fi shit. Hey, are those missiles over there? Oh, they're not tubes. They are undying flame missiles. They're hooked up to that device in the center. Is it making all the undying flames? It looks like the flames are being packed into dozens of missiles. They're gonna fire those missiles all on day 100? I love that. These are what's gonna burn up every last bit of life on Earth. It's all the more believable after seeing them ourselves. Fascinating. Holy Jumanji Sword, are you still there? I'm a little scared. More importantly, where's the ghost boy's real body? Where is he?
Over here.
Over here? I guess in the center. I heard a voice that didn't seem to be coming from any one particular place, but rather echoing directly inside of me. I've been here this whole time for almost 100 days. Unable to move an inch, just having the power of my cryptoglobin absorbed continuously. Here in the machine, inside the last Defense Academy.
Yeah.
So we had our answer present pretty much the entire, not the entire game, but a lot of the game. Most of the game, actually.
Right in front of you.
In front of me? You mean this thing? Capsule. Y'all. Okay, they don't care what I have to say. You mean inside of that machine? There. I was given the mission of eradicating all life on Earth through the power of my cryptoglobin, regardless of my own will. The extraction of my cryptoglobin is fully automated, so I remain here immobile, simply being drained. That sucks. I have no freedom. I'm no more more than an object, rather. Or maybe I should say a weapon. I don't even have my own name. Oh no! I'm gonna call him Chris. Not even a name? I can't move my body properly, let alone leave this place. So, I created an avatar to try and talk to all of you, the people fighting alongside me. But my own voice couldn't reach out. If I'd been able to talk to you sooner, maybe we could have avoided losing so many of you. But it's too late for regrets now. Time can only move forward, never back. So you're really in there, sealed up inside of that device. Yes, look for yourself, my real body. My pitiful and wretched form. I have to actually look at this thing? Alright, what are we gonna save real quick? What a time to be alive, man. Day 95. Determined, I began to make my way towards the device. At the top was a transparent capsule. I went up to it, up the stairs until I was right next to it, and peered inside. Oh, he's a baby. I could not but let out a cry. Inside the capsule was maybe the last thing I'd expected. It was a tiny newborn baby.
What is going on here? Don't tell me this is...
Oh my gosh.
What?
I knew it.
Eito?
Oh no, he's absorbing all of it. I hate it, but I did know it. And all the undying flames are going out. Hey, what a scene though. I'm trying to run up the stairs.
System down. System down.
Oh, that's a different alert.
Emergency. Switching to reserve power supply. Restore system immediately.
What the heck? What's happening? Incredible! Such incredible power! It's like no other cryptoglobin I've taken before. Incomprehensible power!
Uh-oh. That's bad. Okay, well. Yeah, I had a feeling, but like, you know, for a lot of the time I was like, no, he's just a good guy, man. And then, you know, towards the end of this I was like, never mind. He was kind of the only one who could have killed C-Ray if it was not the dim-witted invaders. I don't know how he would have taken out the prisoner, though. When would he have had that opportunity? I'm not sure. What are you doing? What am I doing? Oh no, dude. I hate that. Can't you see? I took his power, the same cryptoglobin that the Supreme Commander was so desperate to have. You actually killed him? You killed Undying Flameboy. Oh. The baby inside the capsule is mummified now. I don't know what a baby was doing in there. It's not my... Hey, yo, these glasses characters in these games, you can never trust them. They always do this. Freaking Sprite. You son of a gun. And I did like him. I liked him a lot. But I still don't. It's not my problem. I don't care at all. I shouted out all around me.
Can you hear me? If you're still there, say something.
But my voice just echoed emptily. The strange voice from before never answered. Oh, he's gone for good. Trust me.
You can do that, can't you? We are friends, after all.
I don't know if we're friends, buddy. You. Huh? What the hell are you thinking? Do you even know what you just did? Of course, I'm fully aware. That's why I did it, obviously. Whoa, don't tell me Eito is giving into the darkness. Does this mean the true identity of the traitor is... Huh? Traitor? I knew that you and Emo were searching for the traitor, Kako. Alas, you didn't find your way to me, but that was quite a boon for me. I should thank you. What is the meaning of this? It's him. He did all of it. Hiroko and the prisoner. He killed them. What? Sir Eito? That's right. It was all me.
I killed Hiroko.
Can you tell me how?
I killed the prisoner.
Okay, but once again, can you tell me how?
I destroyed Sire.
That's the only one that I could be like, okay, yeah, he definitely did that. That's the only one that I'm like, it couldn't have really been anyone else but him. If there was a traitor, it had to be him.
I did it all. I gave you hideous monsters the punishment you deserved.
Monsters? No, it's not true. Is it, Eito? You need to put more trust in your friends. Everything I'm telling you is the truth. Well, I don't know if we're friends, dude. And how did you manage to kill Sire? You want to know fine? Anything for a friend. First, I called Sire over to the gym. I told him that there was something I wanted to discuss alone after sleeping hours. Then I acted like I was ready to fight, and once I talked to him for a while and let his guard down, I told him I wanted him to teach me how to use Hemoanima, and I transformed.
Then I stabbed him with this very blade.
Oh no.
It wasn't hard to destroy him once his guard was down. The first blow was fatal, and then it was over.
Well, wait a minute. We weren't supposed to be able to touch him. He said he had bombs implanted in our bodies.
Oh, that was just a bluff.
So that never, oh my gosh.
A bluff? Or so I'd been hoping anyway. Unfortunately, the explosives are real.
Oh?
It's a good thing I killed him instantly in one shot. I don't remember what happened after that.
Did you blow up? Presumably I was killed by my bomb exploding. Oh. Then how are we still alive? Your body is secretly made of rubber or sand or boogers? The corpse finder thing. Don't tell me the Revival-matic. Yes, the Revival-matic brought me back. It's fully automated and works outside of battle too. Man, I was suspecting the Revival-matic to do silly things, but apparently it's been Eito who's been silly. I also didn't expect him to kill him inside the academy. I expected that to happen outside. Sire had prepared for being attacked by someone, but it seems he didn't anticipate an attack that was sudden, a lethal blow. After that, I destroyed the evidence. I dismembered Sire into trash bags.
Then I went out and disposed of his remains in the ruins outside the school.
Yeah, that was sus.
It was a little unexpected when Takumi found them later on, though.
So he didn't even expect us to find those. Why would you do that? What was the point of destroying Sire? I'll tell you my motives later. Isn't there something else you should be asking? Yeah, how did you get Hiroko? Come on, you're gonna ask about Hiroko? I know we all hated her, but at least you could spare a thought for her. No, well, no, I didn't like Hiriko. But we also didn't get enough time with Hiriko. We didn't like Ima at first, but like Ima turned around. Mostly. You killed Hiriko too? You went and laid hands on a woman?
Oh.
I did. Of course, I could never win in an honest fight, so...
I snuck into her room while she was sleeping.
Oh my gosh.
You know how Hiroko was. But even she didn't see this coming. She made it easy for me to kill her. She was so shocked when she died. She made the ugliest face.
Eito. You're so screwed up, man. I wish I could have seen how she looked too. Darumi. Now's not the time. That evening, Hiroko promised to reveal everything to us the next day.
Oh.
But it's a relief. I'll finally get it off of my chest. I'm going to sleep well tonight. Eito took advantage of the opening and of her relaxed mood and gave him. Oh no. Oh, he took advantage of her, like, finally letting down her guard. And after I killed her and drained her hemoglobin, I snuck out and disposed of the mummy in the ruins further out. But then, of course, you had to go and find her body, too. You're just quite the perplexing person, Takumi. Well, this one wasn't me. That was more so Ima. What about the prisoner? She was already a blackened mummy by the time we found her.
Oh.
Everyone was so utterly focused on finding her and Ima back then.
But I went alone to search in an area away from everyone else.
He was not in this picture. I didn't even remember that he was with us here.
I figured if I could find them first, I'd be able to absorb their cryptoglobin in secret.
He wanted both of them.
Luckily for me, that's exactly what happened. Except I only found the prisoner.
So he wanted to kill Ima too.
After that, I pretended as if I just found the prisoner's body. Hey, everybody! Here, come over here!
It was, oh my gosh. It's Eito, did you find something? See? Now you believe I did it, right? Who even are you? Me? I'm Eito Ayotsuki, of course. This is the real me. This is who I've always been. Oh boy, yikes. You mean you've been deceiving us all along, lying to us? You were always thinking of your friends and worrying about everyone. All that was a lie? Come on, Eito, answer me. That's right, it was a lie. Sorry about that. So he doesn't care about any of us. That's all you have to say? Then why betray us? What benefit is there to taking sides with the side of the invaders? I don't intend to take the side of the invaders. I don't really get what they're all about. What? Yeah, then why? What is going on? I thought that he may have been like a secret invader. Because genuinely, from the bottom of my heart... Oh no. That's not... Oh no. Oh no. I want to wipe out humanity in all of its hideousness. Huh? I've always loathed humans.
I hate
Okay, admittedly kind of based.
hate them so much! I can't stand it! Ugly, reeking, nasty, repulsive human beings!
Aren't you human? What are you talking about? It's been that day since the day I was born. In my eyes, all of humanity looks unsightly, freakish, eerie monsters. The sound their voices produce is utterly disturbing, and when they come close, their stench makes me want to avert my face.
I recall the doctor said I have an unexplained cognitive disorder. These strange symptoms apparently only occur in humans. The only person who looks normal is my own reflection in the mirror. All other humans are no more than hideous, repulsive beings.
So he thinks he's the only one that looks like fine.
When I was a child, I thought I was insane. I kept hoping my symptoms would someday improve. I did everything I could to avoid human contact, and hid myself away in the library.
So whenever he was like this, I thought he had like some condition, but it was really he just hated the look and feel and everything about humans.
I read all manner of books there, especially ones about humanity's journey through history. As I studied these histories, left behind, unread, and covered in dust, I discovered the truth. I found out just how ugly and sinful humans really are.
That is the truth, huh?
Humans are always fighting, belittling, cursing.
So I'm gonna take a step back. I still don't think this is what she was talking about. She was like, even those who are not true warriors, the Supreme Commander, I don't think she was talking about Ato. I don't even think she was predicting that this would happen. She could have never foreseen this happening.
Hating, stealing, defrauding, mocking, deceiving, envying, abusing, arguing, and killing each other. They're wretched, horrible monsters who trample on the dignity of other creatures' lives without any compunctions or guilt.
Well, that's... Yeah, that's humanity. What is this? Have you lost your mind, Sir Ato? That includes world death, you know. That disaster was caused by mankind. Humans continuously engaged in their brazen destruction of Mother Earth, the one who birthed them. The extreme weather was a warning from the planet, and still humanity had made no attempt to stop. In the end, Earth chose death, one horrible tragedy caused by human ugliness. What's the point of all this rambling? So maybe world death is a real, a real thing in this game. There's still a lot of unanswered questions about this game, but I feel like we've gotten a lot of answers here at day 95. Once I found out just how repulsive humanity really is, I had a realization. I wasn't insane. I was the only person left on the planet with any decency at all. My eyes are righteous. Righteous eyes that can see the ugliness of humanity for what it really is. My nose and my eyes, they're righteous too. I'm sorry, my ears and nose, they're righteous too. There's nothing wrong with me. The human beings are the ones who are insane. Okay, look, well, y'all, we gotta either throw him in a cage or we gotta take him out for real. Humans are the ones who are insane. All of you are hideous monstrosities. You must perish as soon as possible. Yo, you think you're not insane? That's the craziest kind of crazy. That's crazy. At least Darumi knows she's insane. No, you don't notice what's wrong with your humanity because your eyes aren't righteous. No one else can see it, so I have to fix it myself. Just me, the only decent person on this planet. What is it you think you have to do? Annihilate humanity, of course. I was chosen to do just that. Chosen as the savior who will destroy all of this vile species. And that's why I have these eyes. Okay, well, he's a bit of a nut, you guys. Are you serious, dude? Of course I'm serious. Even back at the complex, I knew this was my destiny. I tried desperately to think of how I could make it happen. I studied hard and planned on climbing up the political ladder. But then I was brought here, and I felt like I shouldn't be here, but then it all clicked into place. After all, what's transpiring is a battle for the fate of humanity. And that's exactly the kind of golden opportunity I've been waiting for. It convinced me more than ever that I was chosen, the chosen savior. Humanity's fate will be decided here. I could take the matter into my own hands and throw the whole operation into chaos. So he probably set the fire to all of our food. He's probably the reason that all the invaders got into the place, but not for nothing. I'd gotten my chance. A righteous destiny will come to the righteous. I was right in what I was trying to accomplish. What about your family and everyone you love? You're going to kill all of them too? What? There's nobody that I love. Oh my gosh, dude. As for my family, I killed them when I was a kid. I couldn't bear to be around such hideous creatures. You know what? Outside of Moko, because we haven't really known Moko for real. You at least talked about your family. It's a family tradition. You've talked about your grandpa or uncle or something. You've talked about your family. You've mentioned your mother. You mentioned your dog at least. You two have each other. Oh man, it sucks to see him darkened out officially. You've talked about your everybody. You have talked about... Oh my gosh, he is the only person who hasn't talked about somebody... Well, I guess you've talked about your dad, but you haven't talked about anyone who's near to you. But you're Darumi, so whatever. Yeah, these two are the only people who have not talked about somebody who's near and dear to them. I don't know if Takamaru has either, but he's talked about things that he's cared about. And he's talking about volunteers, so I just trust him to a T. Yeah, these are the only two who have never talked about, or I guess these two are the only two who have never talked about somebody that's near to them. And at the very least, Darumi's at least talked about family. Wow. Huh. I couldn't bear to be around such hideous creatures. You killed them? Your own family? This guy's freaking crazy. Who knew this was the kind of guy Eito was? I totally misjudged you. You're not cute at all. I suffered to get this far, okay? Do you have any idea how much I've had to endure? You're all such eyesores, rather. Such ghastly, grotesque creatures. Speaking to you for any length of time makes my chest ache uncontrollably. Exactly. That's why he keeps doing this. That's what I was talking about. He doesn't have some condition in his chest. It's him and his hatred of humans. Your appearance, your voice, your movement, your smell, all of you makes my skin crawl. Yep. I've been suffering this whole time. I thought it was just some ailment. I thought he was dying or something, but we never got any information about that. And I should have realized this late in the game if we're not getting anything about that and we're getting all these rejection symptoms instead from Nozomi, that Eito has something else going on with him. I still would have thought that he was an invader, but that's not the case. That's why you've got pains in your chest and had to leave sometimes? It's been nothing but agony for me up until this very day, living with a bunch of nasty mutants like you. All I wanted for was all of you to die. I've been wishing for that this whole time. Stop it. I'm going to lose my mind. But if we were to kill you all right away, if I were to kill you all right away, rather, whoever's in charge might send in reinforcements. Then I wouldn't be able to wipe out humanity, so I just gripped my teeth and suffered through it. I held my tongue for almost 100 days, making my magic behind the scenes to make sure you all had your plans went to waste. It's over. He's already defeated the weapon that we had. It's over. We've lost. You're saying you were deliberately misleading us this whole time? Yes, indeed. All for this very moment. And now I've had enough, so I want to eliminate you ugly creatures so bad.
I can't stand it anymore. Okay, everyone. I guess we're doing this. Our backs are against the wall. Get ready.
Oh, we have to fight Eito. Is it just a 8v1?
Be gone!
Oh. So he crafted enemies, huh? Win condition. This feels...
When I was first brought here, I was desperate to get back to the complex as soon as possible.
This is the final boss.
I needed to do everything I could to achieve greatness and destroy humanity. More importantly, I just didn't want to be around you hideous freaks. But I realized that if this was the battle for the fate of humanity, I could easily annihilate them all by sabotaging the mission. Killing everyone straight away might mean replacements would be called to fill in the gaps. And security around the defense system and the war room and the revivomatic in the infirmary was so tight, I couldn't have destroyed them even if I wanted to. That's why I did everything from the shadows. It's also why I insisted we shouldn't fight at first. I'm the one who killed Sire before he could tell us anything. I didn't need everyone finding out the truth and coming together. I snuck out into the city ruins to dispose of the remains. I made it seem like I ran away so that no one would suspect me. Unfortunately, I got lost on the way there. I was about to give up and figured my dream would die unfulfilled. But then, I was able to continue with my plans because you saved me.
He got lost, man.
Thank you. After that, I continued fighting with everyone superficially. But in secret, I was still working to sabotage you and keeping you divided. It was the same when Hiroko volunteered to lead the team. I had to undermine her to keep you all from coming together. I said whatever I had to in order to get Takumi on my side. Then killed Hiroko when she was on her own. It wasn't enough to just kill you. I wanted to put you into a state of as much despair as possible. Because the whole time, I was hating you horrible monsters more and more. That's why I burned the food supplies after the barbecue.
Yep, he did.
I knocked everybody out with sleeping pills I learned how to make in the library.
I knew it,
And when we went
dude.
exploring for more food supplies, I'm the one who attacked you and rendered you unconscious, Takumi. I really loathed you for getting so cocky after saving my life. I could hardly stand it.
He really
I
doesn't.
thought if I abandoned you in the desert, you'd die an agonizing death, which would finally solve my problems. But then you came back with your friends from second to last Defense Academy. Takumi, you irritating little ogre.
Yeah, Takumi, you gotta
I
do
knew
this,
then
my
that
dude.
you were my true nemesis. Of course, you didn't notice a thing. You blamed the whole series of events on the invader made of undying flames. Thanks to that, I could rest easy and continue my work. I'm also the one who let the prisoner out while the fake Moko was rampaging. I was hoping she'd make things more interesting. But all she did before running away was to take Ima. When I found her at the enemy base, she was no longer of any use to me. Although it was nice to be able to absorb her power. Absorbing both Hiroko and the prisoner's cryptoglobin has actually given me quite the power boost, you know? But I never tipped my hand. I hid it from every last one of you disgraceful humans. As if I'd let any of you get the upper hand on me. It's been hell for me, hearing you hideous monstrosities calling me your friend all this time. When I kill you, I'm going to make it hurt every step of the way. That's why I singled out Nozomi too.
You fiend.
What?
Oh yeah, you gotta get the KO, my dude. You gotta get the
Ready when
KO.
you are.
You absolutely have to get the KO, my dude. In this first turn, whatever. What are you saying? What do you mean you singled out Nozomi? Now, Takumi, calm down. You're so ugly when you lose your cool. But I suppose you can't help it. She was so important to you after all. Y'all, dude. Y'all, dude. This guy? She was essentially a substitute for your childhood friend you left behind in the academy complex, right? Such an ugly way of thinking, replacing one person with another, but it suits an ugly person like you. Enough, just answer the question. Sorry, as usual, I'm terrible at reading the room. It was the proposal from the Supreme Commander that did it. That was all I could have ever asked for. She said she'd send us to the artificial satellite. That meant I'd be able to botch this whole project. At the same time, I'd be able to use my powered-up hemo anima to destroy all of the people who evacuated to the satellite. Oh my gosh. That's what I expected him to do. As if you'd ever get away with that. We would've been there to stop you. Oh please, all I had to do was catch you off guard and pick you off one by one. There's no Revive-O-Matic up there after all. You were gonna kill all of us once we made it to the satellite? Yeah, he was gonna kill all of humanity and we're humans, question mark. It's too bad the Supreme Commander's proposal was a trap. That threw me, I have to admit. I did already have a feeling it might have been, though. So you turned against a Nozomi because she was opposed to accepting the offer? I just saw my opportunity and seized it. You guys were the one attacking her so shamefully. You didn't need any convincing to act that way. Yeah, that was all on you guys. Does that mean the one who told the others about Nozomi was... Yeah, it was me. I told everyone. I told them it was just hearsay and encouraged them to pass it on. 2 or 3 days and the story had spread, and nobody could tell where it had come from anymore. But how the hell do you know about our conversation? I was alone with her when she told me that. Alone? Really? Think, Takumi, did you check? Huh? Here's a word of advice, rather. You should really be more careful about locking your door. There's something I want to talk to you more about. If it's not inconvenience, could I come to your room later? My room? Yeah, that's fine. Oh no. After your little conversation, I left the cafeteria beforehand, and while you were out... In that locker? Oh boy. Okay, but I want to keep everything I'm about to tell you a secret from the others. At least until we make it to day 100. That's fine. That's why you wanted to meet in my room, right? Oh no, he was under the bed. Never mind.
Snuck into your
That's real creeper mode right there.
Thanks to your carelessness, I got a front row seat to your private conversation.
Ew, hiding under someone's bed is so nasty. His aura is the color of the supreme creeper. So you revealed the secrets you learned in order to isolate Nozomi. I had a few creative additions to the story to really make it stick. I'm so glad you simpletons brought into it. That's horrible. It's such a cruel thing to do. I've been hoping to get rid of Nozomi for some time. Despite being so ugly, she clearly had an influence over all of you. If left unchecked, she would strengthen our sense of unity. It was such a happy mistake for me when her rejection symptoms started with such great timing. Why? Why would you do all of this? Why would you go this far to he hates humans? How many times do I have to tell you? Because you're all hideous. Y'all, man, I really, this guy. I was so, you know, the Ato that I know, he was alright. This Ato, maybe we should, like, I don't know, carve out his eyes, his ears, and his nose, and then he'll be alright. See no evil, hear no evil, smell no evil. And to derail this operation by any means necessary. I trusted you. I thought of you as a friend. Trust? Friendship? Seriously, I wish you'd stop it with the disgusting misunderstandings. You really thought I had some sort of soft spot for a ghoul like you? A ghoul? Wow, dude. Okay. We gotta get him. He's almost gone. I got like half of his health down. You thought I actually liked you? Was that an idea that brought you comfort? Oh, that's gross. So very ugly.
I knew it! You freaks need to be destroyed!
Oh, Ato. Enough of your blabbering. You don't think we'll let some deranged defect rather like you destroy us, do you? Not just you. It's all of humanity that must be destroyed. The Earth herself craves it. That's why world death started. Everyone wants you to die, so why do you insist on trying to live? It is it that hard for you to put your repulsive egos aside? Well, now I'm thinking out loud to myself. So world death must actually be a thing, question mark? I'm still not sure if I buy that 100%. There's a lot of, I feel like there's a lot of lore pieces missing in this.
What's wrong with having an ego?
Okay.
What's wrong with trying to live?
Ego! Kill him with the smile. I'm about to kill this man with a smile.
Life is precious. It's only natural that we'd want to preserve ours.
Yeah.
We're putting everything we have into living, no matter the circumstances. No, we'll do everything we can to live up until our very last moment. And if you're going to deny us that, then you're our enemy.
Tell him.
I'm not about to stand by and let you kill me. No way am I going to die here. We live on for everyone who died.
We sure do.
No matter what happens, we'll keep living.
Stop raising that obnoxious voice of yours. It's so unbearably nasty. All this time, every single day I spent masquerading as one of your friends has been torture. But now I can finally act as your enemy. Oh, man, I liked Ato, man. I hope we can fix him. That sounds crazy, but you know what I mean. Now I can destroy you. This power I've obtained will bring an end to everything.
The filth of mankind needs to be annihilated so I can restore the true beauty of the earth.
Okay, you guys have seen this sprite already, but like, I feel like me being on top of his face right now a little crazy, a little cray-cray. Let me try and move myself down a little bit. Where am I? Here. I'm going down for real. I'm going down to here. There we go. That's better, I think. Yeah, we're gonna continue. Keep going.
You hear me?
I hear you.
Humanity must fall!
Wait, But
Filthy humans, perish and be gone.
but I.
Die, monster!
What about the whole first start of that battle?
The real monster here!
Oh no, is he yoked?
My dear brother died because of you. I won't let you get away with that.
Oh yeah, he's gone true villain mode, huh?
Here we go, everybody. Let's stop him here and now. Eliminate! Eito Watsuki!
But I already started doing that. I was there already. Oh no, he's yoked up now.
I'll show you what I'm truly capable of.
That's not good.
The power I've consumed is incredible. My strength and specialist skill have grown immensely.
Hold on, what happened to the rock music?
This is the end for you unsightly blights on existence.
Okay, so we have to defeat him. Did his health bar
The
reset?
hideousness of
I
humanity
even went
makes
up?
me
Bro,
sick.
come on. I had like half of his bar gone.
It takes everything I have to hold back my nausea. Yet you still try to live. It's my duty to destroy you.
Okay, well this field is a lot more difficult now that I'm looking at it. Special fortune telling still exists. He has counter now. Do we still have like our +1s? Or did everything fully reset? Yeah, everything fully reset. I kind of hate that. It's like that whole first thing wasn't for anything. I do love this song though.
I'm taking the wheel.
That means we should have our attack potions back?
Just
Okay.
a quick drop out. Ready
I'm
when
not
you are.
as mad at that.
Hi-ya! I'm good whenever. Don't try to stop me. We did it!
Well, it's not a
Ready
defensive
when you
battle. We just
are.
gotta make sure this dummy dies.
Take this! Locked and loaded! How's this? Let's keep it I'm good whenever! Ah! We did it! Leave it to me!
We did it. So we only have 2 left. Hold on. Yo, what is this song though? Hold on a minute. Who was cooking in the studio? Who had the ox? Yo, whoever had the ox for this song, they should have been in charge of the festival. My gosh.
I'll do my best!
Two arms!
My turn!
Okay. Yeah, I'm sorry. I'm just so focused on the song now. Now it's got 5, so we got some more shenanigans to deal with.
I got this!
Sure. I guess.
This is what you deserve!
Don't end. I don't know if I want to boost anybody right now. Or try and start getting some last yells. You always die.
Just watch me. I
You're
got
gonna be
a
yelling.
good feeling about this.
Yeah, I need someone to send me the song. Gosh, this is gonna go out so many days in the past. You know, now I'm at like the 100th day. Oh no, I'm at day 95. We might still have one more battle, but this feels very final battle. I don't think we got anything else after this. And since this is our final battle, and I don't think there's gonna be anything like right after this for real.
This should do it. Here we go.
Okay, well, I guess we're done.
Humans are the monsters. If anything, the invaders are the decent ones.
Oh, that's
I
not
couldn't
good.
care less what happens to them, as long as
Are we, like,
humans are
burned?
made extinct.
Or is that... I don't know what this is.
Rev it up!
Can we even attack him? I don't know if we can attack him this turn. No, I guess we can.
I'm ready.
It's here. It's just he's up in the air, so it's a little wild and crazy, kids. Okay, well she's super duper out of the way, which is nice, I guess.
I'll do my best. Here goes. So tired. Ready when you are. Out of the way.
Let's do this.
We do have this attack down, which really sucks. He's got all these debuffs, you know what I'm saying?
Let's get to the killing.
And he can't get bled, can he? Yeah, now he's like immune bleed. Okay, well hold on. This might suck.
I'll do what little I can.
I definitely need you to aggression signal. I
Maybe
think.
this will do something.
Did that work? I don't think that works on him.
Kneel before me. You'll go no further.
Sure, we'll put that there.
I've got this.
I'm taking the wheel.
Guess they all have that for another turn.
Watch out.
80 is a little much. I feel like some folks are going to die shortly.
Prepped and ready.
Okay, you got... Okay, well, let's just end this game. I have to redo this fight, Nikki. Ooh, she's not doing so good. She's not doing so good either.
After I kill you all here, I'm going to make my way onto that artificial satellite. Because if there are any human survivors there, I need to make sure they're eliminated as well. And that will be made possible once I absorb all of your powers. I can finally fulfill my lifelong dream.
Why didn't Hiroko get brought back by the Revival-matic? Or did, like... Alright, well, I don't think you're actually gonna be in. Your thing isn't even super good. Sir.
Prepare to experience true artistry. You'd better take care of the rest.
I'm gonna try, girl. I'm gonna try. I'm gonna try so hard.
I'm all right. I can't quit now.
This is a little rough. Man strong.
I'll try not to run away. Even I can do this much.
Good to go. Time to use it. Let's go. This should do it. Here we go. Say when. That's it. Can't give up.
Oh, did that hit me too?
Fight.
Okay, so that thing blows. Okay, Carrara murdered all of us, dude. All right, we're gonna have to redo this. I didn't know what I've never had Carrara's thing do. It blew all of us up. Carrara. All right, well we have she may have effed us up.
Locked and loaded. Keep it coming. Leave it to me.
I hate to be the bearer of bad news, but we're in some rough shape. We're in some really rough shape.
I'm ready as I'll ever be. I'll defend.
I mean, we'll see if we can do this next couple of turns. That being said, we had a bad time. We had a very bad time just now.
Good whenever.
I would like someone who was you know a little bit better at doing some stabby. But that's none of you. And everyone who else could got blown up by the bombs of Carrara. So we definitely are a little bit screwed. We're a little bit screwed. It is just the no hit that is the gang that doesn't do a lot of hitting. Alright, well, I'm probably gonna have to. That's fine.
Good whenever.
It's over.
I mean, it feels like it is almost over, for real.
Locked and loaded.
I wish you were a step closer. Truly, I do. Because there's no real way for me to get a bunch of good attacks on you and to do... Okay, well... Let's see if we get some yells at least. We got a couple yells, that's nice.
I'm on it. Take this.
No, what are the odds that we can still win this with with the limited crew that we have right now?
Here we go. Drop dead.
Damn you!
That gave us an AP.
Your turn now.
Prep
It is my
and
turn.
ready. Just watch me. I'll hit you with all I got.
We'll see how it goes.
How's that?
I'm taking the wheel. Let's roll.
Nobody last yelled. I don't think they can last yell when they're stunned.
Now, stop your unsightly resistance and die already. Your friends are waiting for you in hell.
He's not dead.
You should join them.
Do you think we can? I think there might be a world where we can get this done. Oh, but they can't even use their special attacks when they're stunned, so it would really be we gotta whittle and hope that people live, because they're all stunned, and well, Oh, she's stunned too. Why is she stunned? Is everybody that I have stunned? Oh no, I have to end my turn.
Well, this isn't good.
Okay, well this is bad.
It's over.
Oh, he just spawned enemies from the flames. Okay, but that's a lot of stuff. Well, I don't care about that. Okay. So now we have 8. He has 31. He is still alive, which is kind of shocking to me. She does have an attack boost. Can you get to him?
Locked and loaded.
You could. But he also has a shield right now, which is fine. For all intents and purposes. I would like to...
Right?
You have On the Hunt, which recovers your HP.
Hey,
By 1.
be gone.
Does it also stun you?
Ow, ow.
It doesn't stun you.
We're in serious trouble here.
But you really have nowhere to go to use this, unfortunately. So I gotta bring you over to try and carve a path. But also,
Leave it to me.
I think I can double up because that's fine.
Slow them down. I'm taking the wheel.
I can defense potion you
Just
because
a quick dropper.
we are
Leave it to me.
praying. I think we can potentially still get this done. So what I think we're gonna do here is this will hit the both of you.
Out of the way.
It's over.
Ain't over yet. I need to go
taking the
again.
wheel. Take this. Let's keep it up.
Okay. So here's the other dilemma.
Damn. This is tough. This is bad.
I need you to use this. But there's nowhere where you can do it to get the job done, so I need you to turn around and try and get us some AP somewhere. No, you can get it close there. You can get us some there. Perfect. This gets us two more AP. I think we have 1 more defense potion. This brings us back up to 8. 9. He might be dead, but we're at 300%. Darumi's still alive. It's the final 2. Darumi, you're about to get yoked, girl. You're about to get yoked. What other things do you have? You have last yell too? You're yelling, right?
Let's go.
You are yelling. You should also get attack boost, but that's a future me problem. And we do still have... No, we're out of defense potions, so you're just gonna have to... Can we do 25 damage? You do 3? 3 times 9 is 20... Oh my gosh. But we can't attack 9 times.
Be gone.
We cannot attack 9 times.
Good whenever.
But boy, I think we win. Oh wait, hold on. The math is mathing.
Locked and loaded. Watch out.
And we have 300%. It is over. We beat him. Some people had to die to get here, but we're gonna win this thing. Unless he's got some sort of third phase, in which case I'm gonna cry. Okay, she's at 5. She's at 4, so we can do this 4 more times for 3. Darumi, you bring yourself over here.
It's killing game time.
You hit him with this first.
Drop
Okay.
dead.
Damn you.
Because that's gonna be a free 6.
Boring.
And now she only has to hit 3 more times.
Move.
I know you can. I know you can.
I'll cut you down.
We can't keep on.
Tsubasa.
Die.
I didn't understand how useful you were until the very end. And Darumi, after all the times we got you killed, tonight, you survive.
It can't be.
Kurara almost royally effed us up bad. I've never used dessert. Kurara effed us up so bad almost. So so bad. We're good though. I've absorbed so much cryptoglobin. How could I still come up short? This is wrong. It's all wrong. How could someone as righteous as me lose? What gives you deranged humans the right to live in my place? Enough of this. You're the deranged one. You're seriously repulsive. You messed everything up, asshole. You broke that device too, and the guy with the undying flames is gone. Does this mean we failed? We sacrificed everything we sacrificed to defend the school is all gonna go to waste? It seems like the mission's a failure. When you put it that way, I suppose I did manage to accomplish the bare minimum. This is all your fault, traitorous scoundrel. But what was with the baby? What was it doing there? We don't know, and I guess now we never will. I assume that was the Undying Flames baby boy. I'm not entirely sure. Maybe it's Mother Earth's child or something. But if the mission failed, that means that nothing's going to happen on day 100 now. So we don't have to die anymore, right? The invaders haven't been defeated, and world death hasn't stopped. For all we know, it might not be long until it finishes off the planet. There was no way to get to the artificial satellite. We're stuck here waiting for the end. But wouldn't the people from the satellite send someone to come and get us? They're not going to waste resources on disposable pawns, especially after we caused their mission to fail. So we have to live here alone on a dying world until the world death finally destroys everything? What? No way in hell am I gonna go along with that. Oh man, our lives are seriously, yeah, I was gonna say we might be screwed. It's starting to sound like you would have been better off if Supreme Commander had killed you. I regret not being able to destroy all the people who fled to the artificial satellite. But I'm happy that everything you did here ended up being totally worthless.
That alone gives meaning to all my plans and struggles.
Hey, you know what? Somebody finish him off. Ended up being worthless. So, I see, so we failed, we lost. Ever since the very day we came here, we felt so confused, hey, first of all, can we all clap it up for Tsubasa, who did her job? We're gonna get her that max level thing. She deserves her +2 attack on her drive-by, man. Her accelerate. Even without knowing, I still worked alongside everyone I met here. We kept the school safe. One way or another, we fought hard to protect it. You do kind of see him just standing away from everyone all the time. Through sleepless nights and the grief of what we lost, we gave everything we had. And now we failed. At the very last minute, it all fell through. Not because of the invaders defeating us, but because we were betrayed by one of our own. Our defeat was set in stone. Everything we'd done had just been a big waste of time. Shocking, isn't it? But you managed to avoid a real tragedy thanks to me. You should be grateful. So now I don't feel like this is like a true route, to be honest. A true route that'll have a different path if we do something else. I think this is probably its own standard. What do you mean a real tragedy? I've been keeping this secret from you all, but I may as well come clean. Just like how Takumi came to understand the invaders' language after he absorbed the Supreme Commander's cryptoglobin, I came to understand their language thanks to the prisoners' cryptoglobin. What? She didn't have the strength of Supreme Commander, but her power was, let's say, special all the same. In all of our battles since, I've been listening to what the commanders had to say. That's how I found out the truth behind this war. The truth? So you know? Have you completely lost it? We learned the truth a long time ago. Is that right? Enlighten me. World death decimated the human population. The remainder of humanity was forced to live underground, in underground shelters like the residential complex. Because of world death, the planet itself wasn't gonna hold out for much longer. The invaders are trying to hurry the process along. They were created by world death for that process. So long as those things are around, the planet won't last for long. That's why this mission was launched. The people in charge sent a baby with special cryptoglobin, build up undying flames, and massacre the invaders all at once. The baby would need 100 days to store enough flames. Our mission was to protect him during that time. But the survivors of humanity would get caught in the collateral if they stayed on Earth, so they evacuated to the artificial satellite up in the sky. Indeed, what they said.
Right. That's what you think the truth is. You've got it all wrong, though.
See, here's the problem. I'm not like, this is kind of what I expected. I expected a lot of this to be kind of either misinformation or not whole truths. You know what I'm saying? Huh? The ugliness of mankind rather extends, far extends your imagination. You never found out the real truth. I wonder what would have happened if you did. What are you talking about? What is the real truth? What do you know that we don't? Stop that, I beg of you. Don't look at me with that hideous face. Don't yell at me in that repulsive voice. Keep your stench away from me. Enough, answer me.
Why would I tell you horrendous ogres anything?
Kako, get him.
You wasted your time here without ever knowing why. You can just rot in despair over that fact.
Kako. Kako, if you could just then an announcement began echoing through the school.
Full system error. Emergency. Reserve power will soon be depleted. Restore system immediately.
The reserve power is depleted? Takumi, it's over. I can't stand to hear this creep's ramblings any longer. I shall slay this evil myself. No, I'm gonna do it, treacherous asshole. Got it coming. Wait, guys, let me. All this happened because I saved him that time. If I hadn't done that, we wouldn't be in this mess. That's true. If you let him die out there, we actually wouldn't be in a lot of this mess. I'll take responsibility for him. Being killed by the one I despise the most is truly a fitting end to the strategy. Go ahead. Take all that I am. You'll be the strongest of all of them now, Takumi. How nice for you. Who cares about that when there's no one left to fight? I suppose that's true.
This is the end, Eito.
Goodbye, Takumi. You know, until the very end. I hated, loathed, and despised you so much. I just couldn't help myself!
Okay.
Reserve power. All systems shutting down. All systems shutting down. All systems shutting down.
You know, I don't think I like Eito anymore. The war's over. Defeat Eito. Hold on, wait. Oh yeah, she deserved it. That's the MVP. That's the MVP of the entire last leg of this game. Everybody acknowledge Tsubasa. Put your ones up for Tsubasa. That's the homie. That's the legend. That's the OG. Remember what I said? You know what? She's an A rank. She's an SS plus rank. She's in a rank of her own. She's the GOAT. She got us through Eito after Kurara kind of effed us over because I didn't realize those bombs hurt us too. But you know, it's not. You know what isn't what it isn't. That's crazy that they do that. Let's get to day 100. We're gonna push through. Then all of a sudden, all the school's facilities ceased to function. It's as if the last defense academy itself had died. Oh, well dang, so I can't upgrade anybody's stuff? No good, nothing's working anywhere. Same with the cafeteria, the refrigerator, and the rational-matic are— oh no, we won't get food! We still have non-perishables though, so we should be okay for a while. What the heck happened? Undying flames in the defense room were probably the power source for the rest of the school. Oh. Once Eito off the person who was making them, all the other functions must have stopped too. Then what are we supposed to do now? We're in the middle of nowhere with nothing to sustain us, rather. Well, speaking of nothing, is everyone taking a peek outside, rather? It's a depressing, a seriously depressing sight, rather. What? That the undying flames are gone? Looked outside the window. When we looked outside the window, rather, I saw something I didn't think was possible. No undying flames. Gone. The only thing out there was endless city ruins. The wall of fire is gone too. I guess that is what it always looked like out there, but it just feels strange. Is this really how it ends? Did we really lose to the invaders? No, we lost to Eito. The invaders we beat. If we had just seen through that traitor's true nature sooner. We never could have done that. Nobody even imagined that there was someone sabotaging us behind the scenes. What about the invaders all out attack? Is that still happening? I wonder what our missions, our missions already failed after all. At the very least, the enemy no longer has any reason to attack this place as desperately as they did before. Except to come and finish us all off. I don't want to fight anymore. I'm done fighting. I thought it was pretty fun though. Although it wasn't the kind of killing game I was hoping for. And sure, are we sure there's no one sending anyone to get us? They've really abandoned us? Why would they come and rescue people as they see as disposable? I'm far too noble and important to just be thrown away. Someday, the Uzuzuki family will crush all of humanity. Knock it off, you sound like Ato. I was gonna say, don't go Ato on us out here. So what do we do now? Now what? There's nothing left to do here, but there's no reason to leave either. Are we going to stay here until day 100 at least? I think so. There's nowhere else for a roach-headed, sunken-faced freak like me to go. We played the game this far. It wouldn't hurt to see the ending on the final day, right? We have nothing to do, nowhere to be, and nowhere to go. Nowhere to do, nothing to see, no, so what's wrong with taking the back streets? I'm feeling it all over again, the total loss of everything I hold dear. Wow. This sucks, and it's all Ato's fault. For the most part. It's also everybody's fault. We all share the blame, really, except for Takumi. He was like, wait, we can't do this. We gotta find Nozomi. Nozomi didn't sacrifice, but, you know, put herself on the line for all of us. And Ima helped. Man, I woke up the next day. I couldn't motivate myself to get out of bed. Emptiness, helplessness, emotions overwhelmed me. Losing Karuha and Nozomi, being betrayed by Ato. Ima died too, I guess. I had nothing. Not a place to return to. Nothing, yeah, not a place to return to is also crazy. Nor nothing I could do about any of this. And everything that we know sounds like it's not the truth of what's actually going on. Which does not surprise me in the slightest. In the end, I couldn't do anything. I still am kind of skeptical that world death actually exists. I whispered listlessly and let my body sink into the bed, simply because none of that really still explains how Karuha and Nozomi are actually the same person. And, like, how do those memories connect and line up with my memories too? Bigger question that I've always had, that first battle and C-Ray essentially kind of giving away but not like confirming, but like we already know that first battle wasn't a real battle. So what has actually happened to the Tokyo residential complex? We'll see. I kept sinking deeper and deeper. Day 98? I can't wait until I get day 100. That is definitely going to be the thumbnail. Wasn't even morning in war and it happened. What happened? What? My body. I didn't even know what was causing it, but something normal happened to my body. It wasn't just heavy. Throughout my whole body, I felt warm. No, hot. Abnormally hot. Far beyond anything like a regular fever. Maybe he becomes the new Mr. Fire. Please don't tell me I have rejection symptoms. Had the cryptoglobin rejection that plagued Nozomi finally come for me? Ugh. Maybe this is what I deserved. I was punished for being unable to do anything for the baby in the defense room. I did not expect just a baby in there. Punishment for for being unable to trust him, let alone protect him. I moaned from the intense heat running through my body. I finally stopped resisting it. Soon, I lost consciousness as if the heat was swallowing me whole. And I was lit up in undying flames. How much time passed after that? Minutes, hours, longer still? I couldn't say. I lost all sense of time. The heat assaulting my body didn't subside. It only grew more intense. The heat woke me from my sleep. It was so hot I felt like I was burning from the inside out. What is this? I'm burning up. It's like my body's on fire. This boy is on fire. It's not rejection, is it? It feels like something more. Is he okay? Yep, that looks about right. Immediately my vision was filled with flames. Fire erupted from my very body. Not just any fire, flames rather. They were undying flames. I was enveloped in undying flames. They were emanating from inside of me. Kinda hot. I was like, ooh boy. Let out a scream and then something even stranger happened. The flames that filled my vision pulled away from me and became a ball like mass that began to writhe in front of me, forming into another shape. What? Huh? Who? What? Huh? What? Huh? Just like that, the boy made of undying flames was there.
You? How are you?
Obi's like, I'm just as confused as you.
How am I still alive?
Yes.
Unfortunately, I'm not. My real body is long dead. Killed by Ato.
Well, I'm locked in again.
Then, what is this?
The last of my consciousness. Remaining in the cryptoglobin.
Oh?
Something like an echo.
Oh, I see.
That's all I am now.
An echo?
I don't understand it myself. The power of cryptoglobin is truly mysterious, but I'm glad this has happened. I really wanted to talk to you one last time.
Oh, man. Okay, interesting. It's curious to me too, but I don't have any strong feelings about being killed. Strange, isn't it, to feel nothing about your own death? I'm not even sure I was ever truly alive in the first place. What do you mean? Not only do I not have a name, but I also don't know anything about my origins either. Nothing about my mother or father or the place or the date I was born. Well, you were just a baby, and of course you wouldn't know these things. Nothing at all? What did my real body look like to you, a newborn baby? You didn't just look like one, you clearly were one. But several years had passed since I was born. I'm about the same age as the rest of you. Oh my gosh. What? As a trade-off for the overwhelming power I was born with, my body was incapable of growing physically. Oh, interesting. I was unable to endure the sheer might of my cryptoglobin. The all too great price to pay for the benefits of this mutation. It's ironic, isn't it? My cryptoglobin is practically all-powerful, but my body was incapable of sustaining itself. Please, even if you can't tell me everything, tell me what you know. What is cryptoglobin? I don't know. Even I'm not really sure what this power really is. So you've been left in the dark too. I only learned that the enemy had the same power when I arrived here. I still don't know why that is either. So in the end, not a soul was told anything. Was that to prevent information leaking out to the enemy, or was it because we were destined to die here no matter what we did? I don't really know anymore. Because of that, that body, I never got to experience having friends. I couldn't risk anyone getting close to me, not when I lost control over the power at any moment. Siri was the only person I ever spoke to. He looked after me ever since I was young. Really? Siri raised you? Yes, he raised me, if only as a weapon. It was my destiny to live and die here at the Last Defense Academy, to use this power to eradicate the invaders. Are you okay with that? Well, I mean, you know, it's all that you knew. Doesn't matter. With my body the way it was, I was in no position to resist, fair enough. I was to cooperate with the mission in order to live. Well, I call it cooperation, but I was just having my power constantly drained from me. This is actually kind of tragic. Maybe you pity me, but that means this guy must have been born with the power. So we do know it's not something that's based on an injection for most people. It's only based on an injection for Nozomi. But I've long since accepted my existence as a weapon. I never once considered what it was that I personally wanted to do. Not until I heard about all of you. Huh? Siri told me on the first day when he bought me. He said a group of boys and girls my age had been brought to a special defense unit to protect me. Once I heard that, I felt happy for some reason. It was my first real emotion. I was so curious I wanted to get a look at you. So I created an avatar with my cryptoglobin. Behind Siri's back, of course. If he'd found out, he would have scolded me for wasting my power. And then you found me. Yes, you mistook me for an invader and began to panic. I see. My bad. No, I realized it was a natural response considering my appearance and inability to communicate. Besides, the situation was what it was, rather. After that, I thought I should stop creating avatars. But Siri suddenly stopped coming to see me, so I was even more curious what was happening with all of you. I would decide to check in on things in this form again, all while trying to stay out of sight. I only appeared in front of you on urgent occasions when I had something I really needed to tell you. Exactly. He only came right before disasters, and it was of a warning, not like him causing it. Now that you mention it, whenever we were in a bind, you were always there. You must have realized we were in trouble and tried to warn us. Yep. From your point of view, I must have been a strange being, but I started to feel an affinity for all of you. I wanted to fight alongside of you all as well, as a friend. I kind of hope we get to play as, at least as Avatar, you know? As a friend. All of this was very strange to me as well. I had no idea where these feelings were coming from. I envied you. Envied us? The people who were constantly bickering and never sticking together? True as that may be, the sight of all of you working together so hard to stay alive was beautiful to someone living with no meaning, like me.
Hey!
But in the end, it was all for nothing. We failed. It's easy to blame it all on Eito's betrayal, but I'm pretty sure that wasn't the only cause. We were sloppy from the start about fighting, about protecting each other. I stayed in the same state of mind as when I got dragged into this fight, fighting without any resolve or conviction. And as a result, I lost everything, my comrades, and someone very dear to me.
Huh?
So you have regrets? You bet I do, I'm full of them! I just can't stop thinking about it, wondering if I could have done more. If I could have done better, maybe I could have saved Nozomi, saved Karuwa. I know regret won't do anything, but I can't get it out of my head. Even Eito was able to do all of this because of me. Do you want to redo the past? Huh? The reason I came to you this final time was to talk about exactly that. This is the last message I'll ever give you, and it's the most important of all. What do you want to tell me? When I was killed by Eito, all of my cryptoglobin was incorporated into him. I watched your battle from inside of him, and I noticed something. A strange occurrence within Eito's specialist skill. Really, what happened to it? After absorbing my cryptoglobin, Eito's specialist skill underwent, I suppose you could call it an evolution. Yeah, it sure seemed that way. He kicked our butts. It must be the effect of my cryptoglobin. It seemed to stimulate the power that was already inside of him. And now, by the way of Eito, that cryptoglobin resides in you. Your specialist skill, which allows you to redo things, should have... Oh. Your specialist skill, which allows you to redo things, should have also evolved to its highest level. If you use that power, you would be able to return further back in time than before. All the way back to the beginning of this 100-day period, in fact. I understand. I understand. It's always in the menu that said, like, you can, like, redo. And I was like, hey, it's specialty skill. You can redo, so... Interesting. Back to the beginning? So it is kind of like time travel. Okay, I'm gonna be real. I thought, like, maybe in the thing would be like a time machine, but after seeing the baby, I was like, I'm so far off base. And then he said, you want to redo the past? And I was like, I'm listening. Is that my new power? It is technically my new power. You're telling me I can do all 100 days over again? I think you have the power to do so now. I can feel it from inside of you. Is this for real? Can I really go back and redo it? Redo all of it. Naturally, you'd be the only one going back. You'd have to part ways with everyone. Huh? Then what would happen to the others? Would they all have to keep living here in this timeline? I'm not sure. They may continue to exist as a part of a parallel world, or they might vanish the moment you redo things. I can't tell you anything for certain. There's no telling how returning to the past might affect other things either. What do you mean? The flow of time is by nature one of the absolute truths of the world. There's no way that flow can be reversed. Breaking that rule and warping time to your own ends is bound to have consequences. Oh, I don't love the sound of that either. Something unexpected might happen in the world you return to. It may have unfathomable effects on your cryptoglobin. Oh boy, this is interesting. Even on the cryptoglobin, nothing would be out of the realm of possibility. You'd be using your power to violate the very laws of this universe. At any rate, redoing the past will come with risk, at the very least. It'll also mean you'll have to fight all of your battles again. You'll have to fight this cruel war all over again from the very start. The outcome may not necessarily be positive. In fact, it could be end even worse than it has now. But if you're plagued with regret, if you should reclaim what you've lost, then you ought to try and use that power. You should try to redo the past.
It's your decision to make. You should choose what you think is the correct path. You should press forward and trust in your decision.
Even if I die, I want to press forward and trust in my decision. She said the words! Trust in my decision. That's all I wanted to say. I'm glad I finally got the chance to tell you. What happens to you now? I believe I will simply vanish. I'll always be with you, Takumi. Or rather, I've already vanished. The fact that I'm here is, in the way that I am, is one more miracle brought by cryptoglobin. So now I'm going to disappear for good, like I always should have. Could you tell me one last thing before you go? You were nameless, you had no roots, you were incapable of living on your own, you were treated like a weapon and then killed.
Hey!
Do you want to relive that life? I wonder. Maybe it's not worth reliving, but I am what I am, so I don't think anything will ever change. If I could, there is something I'd like to do. What's that?
Next time, I want to befriend all of you. I want to argue with you and fight with you. And until the moment I die, I want to do everything I can.
And they did a good job with them using this game, because I'm like,
To live.
I want to live. Oh, man. Goosebumps, man. Ding, 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 ding. Leaving those words behind like flames slowly converging, the ghost boy vanished. Day 99. We gotta get to day 100. And after that, I actually don't think there's any more fighting. I think this is it. There were no announcements playing anymore. I woke up on day 99 in an eerie silence. I had moved from my bed. I couldn't get the conversation from the last night out of my head, rather. I can redo the past, but I'm the only one who can do it. I don't know what will happen to the others, and I have no idea what will be affected or how things will change as a result of going back. Above all, if I redo the past, I'd have to fight for 100 days all over again. Wonder how everyone else is doing. I'm a little curious. Maybe I'll go and check in on them. Are they in their rooms, or...? Nobody's in their rooms. Okay, well, they are all things that I have to do. We're ending with Tsubasa, because she's the OG. She's a certified G. What's up, Darumi? How you doing, girl? Since all the machines have stopped functioning, I can actually die now if I want to. Oh, yeah, there's no actual revival, no revival-matic. Maybe I should just die. I don't want to fight the rest of the invaders. Oh, I know. Let's just kill each other and all-out brawl until only one of us is left. Hey, hypothetically speaking, if you could redo these 100 days, what would you do, Darumi? Would you do it all over again? Nah, sounds like too much effort. I really don't want a happy ending anyway.
This ending's more fitting for someone like me. One where everything is perfectly unsatisfying.
Okay, so we're gonna ask everyone if they could do it all over again. I hope that's kind of a thing at the end of most of these routes. The answer's gonna be clear here. Yes, I would do it all over again. What am I supposed to do now? Just wait for the Earth to be destroyed? Hey, hypothetically speaking, if you could redo this 100 days, what would you do, Kaka? Would you do it all over again? Huh? If I could redo it? I would. I'd do it all over again. I'd make sure to protect Ima and everyone else. If only our choice was to die, if our only choice was to die in the end, I'd still want to die alongside my dear brother.
But I know that's not possible. He's already dead.
Sad. Tragic. He certainly wouldn't do it all over again. Hey, isn't anyone gonna come from artificial satellite to save us? Are they really just gonna leave us here to die? What are we supposed to do now? There might still be invaders out there too. Hey, hypothetically speaking, if you could redo these 100 days, what would you do, Gaku? Would you do it all over again? Huh? Why would I fight again? Who would ever want to do that? Oh, but if I did do it over again, maybe we could have negotiated with C-Ray and got him to let us live. There's no sense in thinking about it. It's not like it's possible anyway.
My whole life's nothing but rotten luck. I want to redo my whole existence.
Dang. I think this is a really good way to just kind of cap off everybody's feelings. Alright, let's head to the second floor. We'll end with the top floor. We're definitely ending with our girl, Tsubasa, even though I don't think she's gonna have anything profound to say. Tomorrow is day 100. Can't believe we're gonna reach day 100 without everyone so damn miserable. Hey, hypothetically speaking, if you could redo these 100 days, what would you do, Takumi? Takamaru, not Takumi. Would you do it all over again? Huh? What you say? You kidding? Of course I'd do it all over again. But this time, I'd beat the supreme dickhead and Eito into a bloody pulp.
But I can't do shit. So it's all just empty words at this point.
Fair enough, huh? Our boy here. I wouldn't call him our boy, but you know what? I'm gonna say he's mid. In a sense, this is a happy ending because we managed to live, but on the other hand, it's a bad ending because we lost the war. What kind of ending is this, ultimately? Hey, hypothetically speaking, though, if you could redo these 100 days, what would you do, Yugamu? Yugamu? Would you do it all over again? Seriously, what an adorable question. I think I'd refrain. I doubt any good would come of a redo.
It's more likely our time here was fated to end up this way from the start.
Interesting. That's a unique output. Oh, I'm not sure what he would do. We're gonna be able to understand all of the invaders, I assume. But I guess it might have, maybe that's what we're talking about. They might have like unique effects on your crypto globe and if you go back in time. You. Shoma, what's up? I know I'd be better off dead anyway, but I really wish I could have been useful somehow. Then Leo could have been proud of me, but I wasn't able to even make that happen. Hey, hypothetically speaking, you know, if you could do these 100 days again, would you do it, Shoma? What would you do? Would you do it all over again? I wonder, someone like me would probably only end up with the same pathetic outcome as this time. A waste of space like, no, a waste of space is a waste of space no matter how many times he does something.
Sorry for my devastatingly boring answer. I can hardly think anymore.
Hey, that means you would be yoked again. Admittedly, after all of this, I'd be hardly able to think anymore either. Let's head to the top floor. I am kind of interested in Kurara's as well. What's up, Kiyoshika? Are we really going to rot away with the Earth? Will we never see anyone from the complex ever again? Hey, hypothetically speaking, 100 days, what if we could redo all of this? Would you do it? If I could redo it, by all means, I'd do it all over again. We'd be certain to win our fights against the invaders a second time around. And even if we win, we'd still die, correct? Then maybe it's, but even if we win, rather, we'd still die, correct? Then maybe it's better this way.
No! 'Tis better to die a warrior rather than live meaninglessly. Isn't it? I don't know anymore.
Oh, she's questioning her own persona, man. Wild. Hey, you almost cost us the final boss fight. Why did it have to end so miserably for me? Okay, you know, yeah, it was your tomato bombs. They killed like half of our team, and I was panicking, dude. I was about to restart, and then I was like, maybe we can salvage this. Hey, Tomato Head, if you could redo these 100 days, would you do it? Huh? What kind of juvenile question is that? But if I could, I'd turn it all around. We'd win our fights, we'd survive without a single casualty.
In the name of the Osuzuki family, I'd forcibly wrench a happy ending out of the hands of fate.
Oh, Suzuki family. Oh, Suzuki! Alright. No need to make traps anymore. Last girl. What's going to happen to us? We managed to survive up to this point, but what do we do now? Hey, MVP, is nobody gonna come for us? Am I never gonna see my family again? Do I just have to stay here until Earth is destroyed? Hey, hypothetical, hey, MVP, if you could do these 100 days again, would you do it? If it meant I could see my family again, I'd want to do it all over.
But if we're doomed to die, even if we win in the end, I'm done. I don't want to fight anymore.
But you were great. You killed Eito. I guess I've talked to everybody now. I should probably head back to my room. Even after I got back to my room, rather, I kept agonizing over the same thoughts as usual. Time went by as I ruminated, and before I knew it, the night had fallen. Y'all, it's the final night. Oh boy. This was supposed to be my last night at the Last Defense Academy, but not that it really matters now. Day 100, the day we've been striving for, is coming tomorrow. But this is an ending, this ending is a far cry from what any of us had hoped for. I fought here in order to see the person dearest to me once again. To go back to Karuo, but she was here all along. My Karuo is dead. For some reason, she showed up as Nozomi Kirifuji, and she died in my arms. From the moment she died, I've been full of regret. regret that I couldn't save her. I feel the same about Ima and Hiruko, and not about seeing Eito's betrayal coming. I regret everything. It's not only regret that plagues me, it's also frustration. There's still so much that I don't understand.
I know I met you before.
Huh?
Even though we talked about so many things, how did I forget?
What are you saying?
That's right. You're Taki from back then.
That I still don't get. Why did Karawa show up here as Nozomi? That is why I don't understand. And why did she forget who she was? That I don't understand. What in the world happened to her? Once again, don't understand. And then there's Eito's final words to me.
Right. That's what you think the truth is.
Yeah.
You've got it all wrong, though.
Right. Am I okay not knowing? Is it really okay for things to just end like this? But if I go back to the past, I'll have to fight for 100 days all over again. Will I fight again? Will we go to war again? Is that the correct path for me to take? I spent my 99th day at the academy turning the same thoughts over and over in my head. And then... that's our thumbnail. We finally made it to day 100. Whew. Y'all, it has been a ride, and really that just means the ride has just begun. The day the undying flames were originally meant to rain down on the planet. The day we'd put a stop to world death by burning all of the invaders to ash, taking us with them. The day that all of humanity up on the satellite has been waiting for, but now... Who's at my door? Thought that doorbell didn't work. I guess it's not powered by the thing. As I opened the door, a panicked voice greeted me. Talk to me, something crazy's happened. Come right away. What? Something is actually happening? What is it? What happened? Just get to the war room. Everyone's already there. What is going on? After that one-sided conversation, Tsubasa ran off. What was all of that about? It couldn't be the invaders, could it? Did they come for their final all-out attack? If they're here, what should we do? Fight them? Do we even have a reason to keep fighting anymore? I guess we're meeting in the war room to discuss it. It better hurry. All right, let's go. I wasn't expecting things to happen today, you know what I mean? I'd like to include all of day 100 in this episode. Huh? There's power? That's actually crazy. Why is this the only place with power? Did you fix it, Tsubasa, rather? No, it wasn't me. This morning I was walking around the school and noticed the lights had come back on in here. It's only in this room, though. Everything else is still out of order. Is that why you brought us here? That's right, I called everyone here. Oh, she even got her tomato head off. After I heard the news from Kako.
Hey!
You scared the piss out of me. I was convinced the invaders were attacking. Right? I took a look outside, but there were no signs of the enemy approaching. Is the all-out attack not happening anymore? From the invaders' perspective, there isn't much reason to attack this place anymore. If they had any guts, they'd come after us, but I guess this is what do you expect from the minions left after the big boss is dead? But why is there suddenly power in this room? The undying flames were powering the rest of the school. Maybe this place rather had a backup source. So it just automatically went live? Why now? By the way, has anyone seen Lady Kurara? I wonder what happened with her. I'm over here. But don't look, it's embarrassing. What happened to your mask? The doorbell rang so suddenly, I was in a hurry to leave, and then I stepped on my mask and tore it. Oh no. I'm right in the middle of fixing it. Don't look, any of you. That just makes me want to stare harder. I love teasing cute girls. Stop it, Darumi. This isn't the time for that. Then something new happened. Strange music started playing, blasting rather, through the speakers. Whoa, what the? Yeah, I think I know what this is. Listen, it's the music they play for graduation ceremonies and stuff. I've never been to a graduation, though. My teachers hated me, so I didn't get invited. That's crazy. But why the heck is it? Announcement echoed through the school, cutting off Takamaru's question.
The most important moment of this operation will soon begin.
Huh?
Lost Defense Academy will now transition to attack mode.
Attack mode? What's going on? What exactly is about to begin? Wait, be quiet. Do you hear that? Huh? What are you... We strained our ears to listen for any sounds around us, sure enough, huh? He's right. I hear something. It's mechanical. Something is running somewhere. I wonder if it's just gonna send the missiles out, but now they don't have undying flames in them. Something is running?
An omnidirectional attack will launch in 600 seconds. Special Defense Unit members, please evacuate to the schoolyard immediately.
Evacuate?
Repeat. An omnidirectional attack will launch in 590 seconds. Special Defense Unit members, please evacuate to the schoolyard immediately.
Evacuate? Why? Tell us to get out to the schoolyard. What do we do? Obviously, let's go out there and find out what the hell's going on. I'm guessing it's better than just sitting here and rotting. I didn't want any sunlight today. This is seriously depressing. Bewildered, we all started running to the schoolyard. I'll be right behind you. I just have to fix my mask. Alright, but hurry. No, don't look at me. I'll catch up as soon as my mask is fixed, Lamau. Alright, well, let's go to the schoolyard, I guess. Here we are in the schoolyard, but I don't see nothing different about it. Is there something here? The announcement said something about attack mode, but Oh, everyone, look, over there! Tsubasa pointed onto the top of the building. We all looked up. There were several huge missile turrets jutting out of the school roof, yeah.
Whoa! What are those?
I assume that's what would have been undying flame missiles.
Turrets, it seems. For the missiles. Is this what it meant by attack mode? Wow.
Was the plan to firebomb the entire planet using those turrets?
With the missiles filled with undying flames.
Huh? They were gonna launch those missiles from there and wipe out the invaders on Earth, huh? They look so sinister. But nothing's gonna happen now, is it? Those things don't work anymore, right? In theory, there's no more undying flames to fill them after all. Just then an announcement rang out all around us.
An omnidirectional attack leading up to the omnidirectional attack, all defenses will be rerouted to the intercept system.
What? The intercept system?
Special Defense Unit members, please board the escape pod in the schoolyard immediately.
Oh, dude, they did have a way out for us. Escape pod?
Repeat. An omnidirectional attack will launch in 390 seconds. Special Defense Unit members, please board the escape pod in the schoolyard immediately. An omnidirectional attack will launch momentarily.
Escape pod?
Please the party.
Is that for getting us out of here?
The escape pod.
So we had a way out.
Repeat. An omnidirectional attack will launch momentarily.
Well, where's our tomato head? Does this mean if we board the escape pod, we can get to the artificial satellite? Huh? Then we were actually gonna go home from the very start. They had a way for us to get out. We weren't going to be abandoned. Hey, what is that? What's happening? Kurara, you managed to fix your mask. Enough about my mask, you dullard. What the hell is that thing? An escape pod, apparently. It looks like we can use it to get to the artificial satellite. We don't have to stay here? Freaking sweet. We're gonna get our happy ending after all. What's so happy about it, rag boy? If we had known this was coming, we'd never agree to the enemy's proposal. Yeah, I was gonna say, 1,000,000%. We would have never agreed if we didn't. Yeah, dude. What are Nozomi and Ima's sacrifices for? She's right. The whole tragedy happened because we wanted to escape. If we had just trusted in humanity and fought until the very end like Nozomi said, maybe the mission would have been a success rather, and we wouldn't have lost her. We dug our own graves. We could have had a happy ending all along, but we messed it up. Kurara's right. We should have believed in Nozomi. We made the wrong choice, And this is what we get for it. We screwed ourselves over with our own decisions. But when you think about it, aren't the people on the satellite to blame for keeping us in the dark? If they just told us about the escape pod from the start, this never would have happened. Well, I mean, they said that they had a way home for us. They did. Yeah, you've got a point. Maybe they had some reason they couldn't contact us even if they wanted to. Who cares about any of that anymore? I don't care whose fault it is. We made the wrong call, and that's why Nozomi and Ima are dead. What a tragic end to our tale. I wish we could do it all over again. Huh? If we could go back in time and do it over, we wouldn't make the same mistakes. We could do it right and get our happy ending. Whoever developed the game of life is a real scumbag for not giving any retries. Takumi's like, oh no. If we could redo things. If we could go back to the past. We stood there in silence until eventually.
60 seconds until the omnidirectional attack.
60 seconds? Hey, we only got 60 seconds left. Not like we got any reason to rush. Nothing's gonna happen.
30 seconds remaining.
We stood in silence listening to the countdown ring out.
20 seconds remaining.
It is good to know now that there is a way out for us. This countdown represents a future that we were unable to reach. The moment the world was meant to end. The moment a new world was meant to begin.
10 seconds.
The long, arduous battle we'd fought for in order to reach that future.
5 seconds.
It was all meaningless in the end.
3, 2, 1.
Our war ended not with a bang, but a whimper.
Error. A catastrophic error has occurred in the system. Unable to execute omnidirectional attack.
Yep.
Error.
Is it going to be able to launch the escape pod at
A
least?
catastrophic error has occurred in the system.
Nothing happened. This mission really has failed now. It's all our fault. I'm a disgrace to the Osuzuki family. What do we do now? What else? Our only option is to hop on in the escape pod and head to the artificial satellite. That's right, there's nothing left here except invaders. No point in sticking around. I guess Earth is gonna get destroyed by world death eventually. I want to fly up in a rocket. The last one never even left the ground. That's true. How could we possibly face everybody on the satellite? They're going to be mad, aren't they? Will they forgive us? We'll have to bow our heads and ask for forgiveness. Let's rub our faces on the floor until they're all scratched up. But we tried, right? We risked our lives for them. Doesn't mean a damn thing if we didn't produce results. Yeah, unfortunate. I absentmindedly listened to what everyone else had to say. Nothing we lost would ever return. There was nothing we could do anymore. Is that really the ending we want? It's time to give my answer. It's time to choose the right path for me. I get to decide. I have to press forward and trust my decision. In order to make that happen, we haven't seen one of these since in 100 days, dude. Nah, bruh. Not going back to the past. Forget that. It's your future. Is this okay? Can I really let things end this way? No, it can't end like that. I don't want it to. Okay, well, alright. I kind of figured that that wasn't going to be ending either. That was just like a, alright, well, no, this is, what are you doing here? Let's actually, in the great words of Code Lyoko, return to the past, now! It does keep a check mark by the ones you've done. That's good to note. It's your future.
I can't let things end like this.
Huh? You say something, Takumi? I can't let things end with all of these regrets. I can't go into the future like this. I want a do-over. Takumi?
Hey!
Guys, I might be able to save us. All of us here and all the people on the artificial satellite. Even our friends who've died. What? What's going on?
Hey!
Everyone, I need you to hear me out. Determined, I began to explain what happened to me, about my body feeling the effects of absorbing cryptoglobin from the undying flames boy, and what I was about to attempt, and told them everything. You mean freaking time travel? Back to the past? I can hardly believe it. Is cryptoglobin really that powerful? Yeah, apparently. Flying on the wings of time would be a truly epoch-defining event. No. Who's ever heard of a killing game where they let you go back in time? Oh wait, there's actually a ton of them. I was gonna say, well, actually. So you're saying you're considering using that power to go back in time? Yeah, I want a do-over. I'll do whatever it takes to get back what we've lost. So I'm going to use cryptoglobin to go back in time and change our outcome. But you're the only one who can go back, right? We really can't go back with you? I want to help Ema. I'm sorry. That won't be possible. So basically, you're the only one who gets to leave the present where everything's gone to shit. You're gonna abandon us failures and do it all over again by yourself, huh? But if Takumi goes back and saves us, history will change and we'll be saved too, right? I guess it all depends how the effects play out. The present might change the moment the past has changed, or the past or history could branch off and this present could never change at all. Ultimately, both outcomes are just armchair theories, rather, so we'll really never know unless Takumi tries. Both of them sound pretty cool to me. If the writer's any good, they can make the outcome interesting. So there's no knowing what will happen to us here, including whether anything will change or not. I'm still confused. Can anyone explain using a manga as a reference? Have you ever read the one with the blue robot cat? The one thing we know for sure is Takumi is the only one who can redo the past. That's not fair. You'll be the only one who gets to feel better. Basically, it means you're gonna abandon us. Knowing that you're still gonna do it, even if you gotta discard the people who fought alongside you. Shouldn't you maybe rethink this? There's no reason to subject yourself to this war all over again. Just forget about it and come to the satellite with us. We can all live a nice and quiet life up there. Give it to us straight, Takumi. If I don't like your answer, I can't promise I'll be able to control myself. I'm going back. I gotta go back in time, man.
I'm sorry. I have to go back. No matter what. I have to take back what this war took from me.
You're serious, aren't you? Yeah, I'm going back in time. So we won't be able to go to the artificial satellite together. The person I cared about me most isn't waiting for me there anyway. I have no reason to go. I'm going to redo everything and get her back. That's why I'm going to fight again. Looks like you ain't gonna listen to anything we have to say. In that case, go for it, man. If you're that determined, just do what you gotta do. And that means this is goodbye. Man, I'm gonna miss this Takamaru, man. Sorry, Takamaru. Takumi, rather. You're really going. I wish I could join you. I'm sorry, Kako. Man, I don't get you at all. You gotta be crazy to want to fight again after everything we've been through. All I can say is, good luck. Thank you for spending all of this time with a filth-bag pig like me. Be well, Takumi. I don't really understand what's going on, but I bid you farewell, Sir Takumi. Godspeed. May you be victorious. This doesn't mean I forgive you. In fact, I'll just hold this against you until I die. But if you're going to do this, make sure you do it right. Don't let Nozomi die this time. Of course. Bye-bye, Takumi. If you find yourself in a real killing game, summon me to that timeline. Isekai style. Isekai style. I guess we should get going. The remainder of humanity is waiting for us on the artificial satellite. Yeah, that's right. Goodbye, Takumi.
Bye, everyone.
Take care. Oh, he was actually going to say the line. My bad. And so, everyone except me stepped onto the escape pod. Nobody turned to look back at me or the school. After a short while, all of them boarded. And it goes well. So I assume we're gonna see this scene a fair number of times with a variety of cast members boarding. Hopefully one time, all of us. Yeah, it's going up to the moon thing up there. This really doesn't look as far away as it looks, for real, for real. Hope they can at least find happiness over there. may have failed the mission, but they still risk their lives to save humanity. They have the right to live happy lives from here on. They should be rewarded. I'm sure they'll be fine. Unlike me, they have people they love waiting for them up there. As time goes on, they'll be able to find more people to cherish. I'm sure that they'll be able to live happy. It just won't be on Earth, that's all. Now then, I better get going. I don't actually know I'm supposed to get back in time, though. Should I just activate my redo skill?
Nothing left to do but try.
Win condition, redo your 100 days, and no lose condition. What? Oh yeah! Look at that! Redo your 100 days. And boy, did I pick the right time to put my screen here to look at Ato's face. Because now it's perfect. Here it is. Redo my 100 days. I can't even save right now. Redo your 100 days? Yeah. I've never used my redo power. This is the first time. I almost used it. No! No! They sent that thing back down with a message for him. The past decides the future, and he'll never know that. Oh my gosh. I thought that was gonna be, you know, the past decides, the future decides the past, rather.
Time to do it all over again. One more time. I will return to the past, as far back as the power of the cryptoglobin will allow me to go. I'll redo everything from that point onward, so I can protect the one I care about the most. I'm sick of being full of regret. I'm going to choose my own future.
Now he's got knowledge.
And I'll fight all over again to make it happen. I'll fight the past with the future in my hands. I get to decide what the future will be now. I'll use my power to choose the ending I want. The past and the future. It all starts now.
All right, talk
Until the moment I die, I'll fight to live. This time, I have to press forward and trust in my decision.
Okay. Do everything so you can protect the one that you care about the most. Well, we did it. It is... Oh. Ghost Boy blank, so the Ghost Boy does have a name. I have been told by everyone that, or I guess several people at this point, that we should be watching these credits, and essentially any other time that the credits come up, we don't. Because every other subsequent credits just has all of them names unscratched for every ending. However, you know, sometimes the endings might not, you know, these credits very clearly contain spoilers. And we don't want to be spoiled. So like, right now it's spoiler free, but every other time after you play and get an ending, all of it's revealed, even if you have not like seen some of the things yet. So we will be skipping it out after every other time until maybe like one of our final ones, and we'll watch it one more time to see everything. But a fun 100 days. We made it. It took... With a couple of breaks in between, I've been at this for 12 hours. Which is crazy. But you know what? Worth it. Also, this song slaps. Pretty good, pretty good. Oh, maybe I can see like the name of the song for the Ato battle that we had, because that song I need on a playlist. Oh, there's where Ima stabbed Takamaru. What a time to be alive. And to think Takamaru was the one who lived and Ima's the one who perished. Oh yeah, we're getting close to the end of our CGs now, look. Like there's the festival. That's one of our last CGs. Or maybe not one of our last CGs, but this is where it's one of the first CGs. It's the first of the CGs that we saw today. There's Hiriko's funeral. There's Ima on the verge of perishing. There's us talking to Flame Boy for the first time through hemoglobin. There's the first time we saw the person saunter. There's the fake escape pod. There's dead Karua, aka Nozomi. There's Kako going mental on the thing that killed her brother, which, you know what, fair. Deserved. There's the burial. There's Flame Tribe, wrong. There's Undying Fireboy. There's I don't really know what that is. That's us going back into the past, and there is the missiles. Very good. Very nice. We're getting a special thanks, so I guess we're done. And there's our producer, so. That is 100 line, the first ending. There are 99 more. I do like the to be continued. Alright, let's save. So it does bring us back here. I am at the very least curious as to how this goes. Load your clear save data from the main menu to continue the story. So we actually have to load. Clear 0, I see. Alright, well. I think we end here. I think we have to end here. I got so many thoughts. I'm glad we can get here from this menu. Next time we'll officially start all the way back in time. And look at this, we have our whole first page is now full. You know what we don't have in here? Actually, any like Takumi going crazy on the first page. We have it on the second page though, don't worry. There he is. There's the baby. There's Takumi going a little nuts. There's Takumi. Yeah, this is the one that I don't understand actually. Why was she not revived by the Revival-matic? And you know, I think I said it to myself very quickly because he absorbed her hemoglobin. So she couldn't be. That makes sense. I answered my own question. This is kind of a startling picture. This is the start of a mastermind. I wonder what they were gonna say. I'm sure we'll find out in other endings, but I guess we got a long way to go. But we'll experience that together. I am probably going to so I probably have enough content for this for like a week and a half. Probably for 2 weeks, but I do want to get a lot of it out pretty quickly. I'd like to get day 100 out in like the first week of June. I don't know when you're watching this actually. This is the end of it, so I don't know. Today, well, now it is officially June 1st. It is, I'm gonna be real with you, 4 a.m. in the morning. 3:53 a.m. in the morning. I was determined to get through this. I got a healthy night's sleep the night before, and now I'm about to sleep until probably like 11. Toodaloo Fleck. It's been real. As always, there's a lot of theories that are A lot of theories that can be cooked right now. I wonder how the paths are going to branch, because at first I was like, it's definitely going to be like via commanders, and I think maybe commanders are still probably going to be a thing. But I think we'll be able to actually understand commanders now, which is interesting. Also, 100 line is now a 2. I don't think it was always a 2 on the menu. That is different. What I want to also talk about is if I don't know, because it's really a matter of what will Takumi do in terms of like, where is he gonna go with this, you know? Is he gonna like not fight, or is he going to try and rush to the 2nd Defense Academy immediately? There's a lot of things that he could be like, oh yeah, we'll do this, this, and this, and this, and this. But I guess he also needs to not make it look like he's crazy, and why would he know all of this? It might like cause the gang to mutiny against him, saying, you're in on this and you forced us to be here or something, you know? Why do you know all of this? And I think saying that I have the power to redo time is not going to cut it. I'm gonna be real. So I'm excited to see how this all plays out, and maybe even going further back, is he gonna call out Eito for being like a traitor? Like, is that gonna be the first thing he does? Like, the first thing he does, wham, Eito, punch you right in the jaw. If I were Takumi, that's what I would do. I'm gonna be real with you. Because then, like, that vastly changes a lot of what happens during the 100 days. We don't have to worry about Eito going out, but then I don't know if that really encourages the rest of the non-fighters to fight, so we got a lot of interesting things going on there. Like, we might have people just continue to just not battle. So I don't know how that's gonna play out. I'm excited to find out. I could fantasy book for generations, but I'm gonna go to sleep. Until next time, Toodaloo Flight Crew, it has been a journey for this first 100 days, and it's gonna be a journey getting these other 99 endings. So until then, kick it here. If you haven't, like and subscribe. If you're at the end of this video, which is, you know, nutty, but you know, you made it. I made it. I made it. I've been going at this for like 12, 13 hours now. Toodaloo Flight Crew. Thank you for watching.